Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Minorities Podcast, your home for not-so-expert analysis, plenty of shit talking, and tears for some of us here. I'm your host, JC, your resident Titans fan. Joining me, we got...
Hi, everybody, it's Chicken Wing.
Wow, why do you sound like one of Diddy's victims? Don't do that.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. Please never do that horrifying voice again. This is Nori, the Giants fan, so I'm pretty sure either the Giants won a game or the nose candy I got last week is working. Or both.
This is Rob, the provider of the nose candy for Nori, and resident. What am I this week? Texans.
this week.
You sure you want to play this week? You sure you want to play him this week? Just saying.
Oh no, yeah, right. You're right. Let's go with
the Vikings.
There you go, Vikings. Because
No,
right.
Great also.
Yeah, I mean, skull and all that shit, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, Vikings. Yeah, and
Yes, DJ, Rob, nose can't do that now. Thank you very much. Happy to be a Longhorns fan. Move on.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. This is Phil. I'm not a fan of any football team anymore.
Oh my God.
Don't blame you. Don't blame you.
Understandable.
football season's over for Phil. It's
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I didn't check. Did Florida State win?
They did get their first win.
Oh,
They
there
did.
you go. Congratulations, Phil. Yeah.
It's no, you know how it goes. It's the season's over for me. Sorry.
You know how it goes. The season's over. Yep,
Yeah.
we do.
So, I know it all too well.
I mean, you can be a Texans fan now, or a
Oh.
Texas fan.
That's, yeah. So, Texas for sure. Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Yes, Rob is awake this time. And,
What happened?
I swear, I think what I'm gonna do now is put
Shoot 'em.
put the standings up on our Facebook and Twitter accounts. I'm just gonna put the NFL logo next to your name, Rob, because you're gonna keep changing teams every week. This week,
That is
Just
not true. That is not
Just
true.
Just change it to like a thumbs up.
I'm just gonna
Who's
use
your
the NFL logo.
I don't even know who's your team.
This week it's Minnesota. He said.
This week it's Minnesota. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So.
That's a good one.
He's here to give us the expert analysis of whoever is the best team.
Whoever won last week, basically. So yeah. So.
I like that. I respect that.
Big
Whoever's
I like
still
it.
whoever's still undefeated, then I'll keep going.
Oh, okay. Well.
That's what we're going
Yeah,
with.
Texas Longhorns. Yeah. So
I might be a Saints fan actually.
they're not defeated. Though.
Well, you don't feel like that anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you're right.
So I have a fun story about that.
Ooh, story
So-
time.
I happened to be in New Orleans on Sunday evening,
Oh.
and down on Bourbon Street, as it were. Had been driving for most of the day. Pulled in around 5 p.m. and I found out that Philly had beaten New Orleans, and they traveled well in this game.
For shame.
So,
Game.
so reminiscent of the week prior when New Orleans held a parade outside of Jerryland, the Philly fans were taking over Bourbon Street.
Oh,
Now,
boy.
because you guys are Philly fans,
Mhm.
and I think a few of you have been to Bourbon Street.
Yep.
It was a hostile environment, to say the least.
I was gonna say, the Philly fans are literally the worst at all of sports.
No
Yeah, the
way.
worst fan base in sports.
Hostile
I
environment.
can't believe it. No, I
was-
can't believe it.
That's crazy.
Everywhere it was head on a swivel. Like, and I was there like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. It was still early. I think I left around 9:30. We ate dinner down there and everything, but there was like near fights like every 6 feet, and it's just like, and that was early. This was early.
Sounds about Philly. Yeah.
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 Pretty much wherever the
Shut
Eagles
up.
fans go. So.
And they were loud and they were angry, and there's enough of shiesty shit down there on fucking Bourbon Street to begin with. I mean,
Yeah.
so, all they're doing is pissing off those Saints fans too. It was a place not to hang out for too long. But
And they don't care if they get stabbed. They don't care.
No.
no,
They just don't care.
it was fun. I was like, holy shit, Bourbon Street with a Philly win with a ton of Philly fans. This looks like it's gonna be a war. I tried trying to find how many people got arrested that night. I'm not sure. If anyone can find those numbers, that'd be cool. Because
Yeah, let me check real quick. Yes.
I'm sure
There's
it's
your
public,
answer.
I'm sure it's public record. Bourbon Street arrest or
I, was
something.
looking, I couldn't find the site, but I wanted to know. I think the over/under is probably about 75.
I'm curious. Do Eagles jerseys come with Kevlar, like built in for money?
No, that's separate.
It comes actually.
Okay.
That's how they make their money.
Nike charges
it's an
them
option.
$100 for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's extra.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an upcharge for sure.
Yeah. Well, today we'll recap how we did in week 3, make some predictions for week 4, and got a couple segments this week as well. So, start first with a little bit of sports news. Hall of Fame quarterback Brett Favre revealed today that he has been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
Oh shit! You know what, JC?
What?
That explains it. That is the reason why he stole from the needy because he had. There it is.
God.
That explains everything.
Exactly.
There we go. We got it all squared.
Listen.
Yeah, we got it squared away.
You and me were right there, DJ. You and me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was the first one. Yeah, that was the first one to laugh. I couldn't wait for somebody to bring that up. It's called karma,
Yeah.
and we're big fans of that.
Well, it's also called CTEs. Muhammad Ali had a very similar
That was my
experience.
question. Do you think that's related to CT? Because we all remember that one game where he got a concussion before protocols were in place, still winning the game, threw a touchdown, and doesn't remember any of it.
I mean, in all seriousness, any professional NFL player, I do believe their body is going to naturally erode over time. Because how many NFL players die of natural causes? But I mean, it's hard to feel sorry for him because, again, he's a thief, and you can't. I personally don't feel sorry for him. You know?
No.
Yeah.
Here's my prediction. You know those new bobble helmets that any player can wear if they want to wear? I don't know what they are, but
Yeah,
Oh no, Philip.
they're like a little
like
a little cushion that goes over the helmet. They're supposed to reduce impact by like 10% or something.
There was one guy who played with it.
Yeah.
yeah, there's a couple of them. There's I predict that within the next 4 to 5 years, the NFL buys that company, and it's the next. Everybody's gonna be looking like what was that 90s football game? There's I can't think right now.
Blitz.
NFL Blitz.
Blitz. All the players look at NFL Blitz with those helmets. That's what it's gonna be.
Phil, I thought I thought you were going in a very, very different direction. I thought with the Parkinson's, him shaking his head like a space cadet. That's where I thought you were going with that.
Jesus
And
Christ.
Exactly. I really expected you to be a dickhead. I really did, but you didn't. So good on you for not doing that.
Yeah.
That's my prediction. Well, I'm making a prediction that the NFL is going to see it as a money-making venture as well. They're going to buy the company.
I doubt it. They're already licensing it and everything, so
Of course.
I'm pretty sure those are going to be more prevalent.
It's not a bad there's 3 inches or of something between your brain, but the problem is it doesn't solve it. I've actually done a little reading on this. It's not so much that your skull's getting cracked. It's your brain bouncing around inside, and you can't really stabilize the neck, and you can't stabilize the neck if you're a running back or anybody who's on a football field. It just doesn't work. So
that's a horrible sport.
The same technology is used in NASCAR, and it works miracles, but that's because they are locked in, basically.
Yeah.
The whole body secured.
Like they can't move, yeah.
Right, and so that's why it's not. I mean, the more padding between your brain and something crashing into it, the better. However, it's not a game changer too much, but better than nothing.
A little bit of breaking news here for everybody. The Houston Astros have just clinched the AL West once again. Yeah, buddy. So I'm throwing that out there.
Everybody's so happy.
Yeah.
Notice how no one else cheered, right? Because we don't cheer for cheaters. Over here.
Damn,
Cheaters.
let it go.
Let it go. Exactly. Yeah, please just let it go. It's like
No, if I'm agreeing, if Chickering and Nori and Nori are on the same page, you guys have absolutely made a big fucking mistake. You know what's funny? You know who also said to go, let it go? Diddy. Cool, you're right.
Oh my
God. Let's just fucking let it go. You're
That's
right.
two.
No, this is JC's logic. This is the logic of a
got
cheater.
hurt. But Diddy's
Yeah,
that you know of.
hurt.
That we know of.
That you know of.
Yeah.
That you know of.
That we know of.
Allegedly.
I mean, I mean,
Legend.
if you think about it, with the amount of baby oil used, I mean, does it really hurt afterward?
Okay, relax, Mike.
Oh,
Actually, hey, listen to
See?
this. So in the
This
Brooklyn,
fucker's gonna get us canceled. That's what's gonna happen. You're doing this.
I mean, I don't
prison,
know. Mike, just get something, shove it up there with baby oil, and let us know how that feels. I don't fucking know. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. You go for it, King.
All right, guys. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah.
he's in a medium security Brooklyn jail right now. He's in like what's basically like a squad bay. You know, it's a big like open room with beds and everything. One of the folks in there with him is him and Sam Bankman-Fried. it's it's very pretty celebrity ridden place right there right now. That dude stole $8 billion or so from folks.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's gonna be a few more people joining him sooner rather than later.
Oh, I'm sure.
Quite
Yeah.
a few. And I won't be surprised if, like, not only is it a lot of celebrities, but the entire Houston Astros were all fucking there too.
Oh,
It wouldn't surprise me.
God.
It would not surprise me. And then JC will still be like, "Oh, it's okay. It doesn't matter what they did. It was all allegedly."
Look what they did on the field.
It was a
Look what they did on the field. That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Tomorrow morning to the
Gotta get there
Astros.
again this year. So, well, let's move into how we did in week 3. Chicken Wing went 10-6. I went 9-7. Phil and Rob went 8-8. Nori went 7-9, and DJ 6-10.
God, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
Crushed it. Killed it.
Yeah. Current standings: Chicken Wing is now in the lead with 29 correct picks. Phil has 28. Rob and DJ at 24. Nori at 22, and I'm at 21. So,
You suck.
yeah. So, all right. Well, let's look at week 3 picks we regret. Any surprises? And we're starting with Chicken Wing on this one. What you got?
I'm not finished with the fucking baby oil. Give me a fine.
Shouldn't take that long if you have that much baby oil, dude. Seriously.
Yeah. So it does. So it does.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel too good.
Not yet, but let me work on it. Get it more slippery.
Not yet. Shit.
I don't.
All right. Move on.
this whole
Moving on.
episode just got canceled.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
We're ruined.
Yeah.
I don't have any surprises. The only regret, the only 2 regrets that I have is not switching to the Rams when I found out Kittle was out for the day, and not switching to the Panthers because Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
I should have known better. I was like, Andy Dalton's a veteran. He's not a fuck up, and boy was I right. He is definitely not a fuck up. But that's neither here or there. I still enjoy watching that game, and it was good for Carolina fans to actually feel good about themselves, before the rest of the season.
I don't know, man. I'll wait my turn.
I for one don't regret not taking Carolina. I know Andy Dalton's not a fuck up, but that franchise.
I was gonna say that's madness. Yeah. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
That franchise as a whole is a fuck up. Speaking of fuck ups, what the hell's going on in Cleveland? Jesus.
Well, look, Deshaun Watson is more focused on who's going to accuse him of sexual assault next than he is on what's going on the field. So,
the thing is,
there's the answer.
I tuned into Red Zone. Literally, the first play was the fumbled kickoff by the Giants, and then the Browns score.
Which I thought that would set the theme for the day, right? Because that's
the Browns throw a touchdown next play, and all I could think of, I'm not going to send a message. Nori's probably pissed off right now. I could see him like this is over. And I was like, okay, watching Red Zone, doing stuff around the house. I come back and check, and all of a sudden the Giants are up by like 3 touchdowns. I'm like,
I was like, what the
fuck? Yeah. My only regret is in one of my fantasy leagues, I benched Nabler. God damn it. Didn't think he was
I would have told you. I would have told you to do that. He's our one bright spot, bro.
Yeah.
I
I don't know. I thought maybe Cleveland's defense was going to step up and like double team him or something. Nope. Jeez.
Nah.
Definitely starting him this week. So.
Fuck you for scaring me too. By the way, fuck you and Josh Allen for scaring me.
Yeah. Beyond that, that's where the Rams winning the Injury Bowl. Jesus. I'm curious to see how that game plays out. And I'm definitely surprised by Washington, for sure.
That was insane.
Put on Cincinnati, yeah. So, Rob, what about you? Go with you next.
Biggest surprise, Houston not putting up any points against Minnesota.
Crazy.
I thought the game would be high scoring. I just didn't think it would only be one side scoring. Um,
Well played,
Yeah.
sir. Well played.
was not what I was expecting. Regrets? No real big regrets. Yeah, I made the last second change and snagged the Rams against the Niners in the injury bowl, but yeah, no real big regrets.
I respect that. I really do.
Phil, what about you?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
I was actually getting a beer. I could-
See?
Oh, he's getting ready. Oh, he's getting ready. I love it already. Yes.
See, you thought I was just talking. You thought I was just talking shit, right? I know Phil. I know drunk Phil. I love drunk Phil.
So I have
Go ahead.
zero regrets. And all
Okay.
Yeah.
Sound it out, buddy. Sound it out. All right.
Phil's gonna go hard night right after this.
I'm just gentlemen. I'm just warming up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Perfect.
walk through this.
Oh shit.
New England Jets. I picked New England. I was the only one.
The New England Jets? Yeah, they suck.
Yeah.
New England versus the Jets, and I still don't think Jets are as good as they all do. I'm still not sold on them, but whatever. Browns Giants. I mean, I can't regret that pick. Nobody else saw that coming.
No, agreed.
No.
Yes,
No.
that's insane to say. Oh, I called that. No, come on.
Yeah.
No way.
Saints Eagles. I mean, yeah, that could have gone either way, and it probably should have, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Carter looked like ass yesterday. But other than that, there's no. I still think Saints are a top tier team. Bucks Broncos. Seriously, 26-7. That was very unexpected. I know a couple. I think JC called that one, right?
No, I think we all took Tampa that one.
No, we all took
Well,
Tampa, but
yeah.
you said Carl looks like ass. So what you're saying is he looked like a normal day, right?
Yes, but
Okay.
he's put up like 40 points the last 2 weeks prior to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah. I think he's entitled to one bad game.
Right. I mean, it happens.
I guess.
It was. I don't regret the pick. That's what I'm getting at.
No, shouldn't have.
Raiders Panthers again. Can't regret the pick. It's just
Right.
it's just the way it is. Dolphins Seahawks. I have not notoriously gave Seattle any credit. Maybe I need to, but Miami kind of their one win against the Jaguars. I mean, I'm not. Maybe they just suck too.
Let's not give them the fact that Tua is out.
Wait, when they
fuck
beat
that.
Jacksonville,
They
didn't they have Tua?
For
They had
most of
to.
the game. Was that the game you got
Yeah.
concussed though?
Yeah.
Right? Like towards the
No.
end?
Then yeah.
No. He got concussed against the Bills.
Buffalo against the
No,
Bills.
That's right.
Week one, they came back being down like 17-0.
That's right. And
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Phil was
49ers,
very
Rams,
depressed back then, too,
I never
so.
trust either one of them teams. Not surprised the way it went though. And Bengals Commanders, we all went the same way. So I don't regret anything. I'm surprised all the way down the board is what it is.
Okay.
That's pretty fair. Well, I dig that. Yeah.
Nori, what about you?
Regret picks. I think I had two that I actually regretted. Oh, I'm on the wrong week. That's why I didn't push them up. I very much regret not picking Indy because JC had a really good point last week that the Bears are kind of skating by, which I did agree with. But Indy being 0-3 with that roster, I couldn't imagine that. So even though they barely fucking, got it out, I really should have went with Indy. I actually legitimately regret that pick. I regret not picking the Lions because I should have known they would bounce back. And the Cardinals are good. I just don't think they're as good as the Lions. And I should have played it a little safer. Those were my two regret picks. Obviously, I'm fucking shocked that the Giants remembered they're a decent football team. Because starting out 0-7, your defense clamping them down with a good running game. I know Chubb is hurt, but they still have a good running game. Stefanski, I thought, was a competent coach. We ran circles around their scheme, and if Daniel Jones is just a space cadet and just going to throw it up to Neighbors the whole entire time, then I'm okay with that. Because Neighbors literally is going to save his career.
Looks that way.
Yep.
I believe it. I believe it. Neighbors killed me in fantasy.
All right, and DJ.
Yeah. So let's start with the Texans. Shocked.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Shocked. Not even surprised.
That guy at the
shocked.
bar was going through it.
Oh my god, I know, bro.
Yeah.
Poor
It's
guy.
insane.
He thought, easy win. Jesus.
Yeah, I thought it was free. I did. Texans is going to go into the playoffs, win the division, all this good stuff. Well, Sam Darnold seems to have found a good place. So
Yeah.
let's see how long that
Absolutely.
lasts.
Good for him. Yeah.
So far,
Last week, new
looking
Ryan
good.
Tannehill. Yeah. So.
I mean, he still went to USC, so I can't give him too much credit. But at the end of the day, as of right now, he's fine. All right.
All right,
Just
all
fine
right.
for now.
That's enough. That's enough out of you.
No, he's right. USC doesn't pump out good quarterbacks. He's absolutely
Are
right.
you serious?
Oh, I
Yeah,
know,
come on,
I
man.
know, I know.
Yeah,
Just
so
realized-
that
I
Matt
just-
Leinart went to USC? Is that what you just realized?
No, that the NFC
okay.
North is the most sympathetic division in the NFL.
Is it though?
How do you figure?
What do you mean sympathetic?
How broke up would you be if any team from that division won the Super Bowl?
I wouldn't be.
I
Exactly.
wouldn't. Yeah.
You know what? You know what? Minus Green
Fair.
Bay, is that they have enough.
Yeah, but
Okay,
they haven't
I
for a
wouldn't.
long- not for a long time. They haven't.
Okay, you know what? I would be beside myself if the Bears won.
Yeah.
I
That would be
I
more-
don't like Caleb Williams. I don't like Caleb Williams.
You
That's
stop that. Okay, you stop that.
Yeah. This guy paints his nails better than he plays football.
No, listen, no, it's not that. No, that doesn't bother me. I don't care if he's Fruity Pebbles. That doesn't bother me at all. It's 2024. I don't care who rails you. Doesn't matter. My thing is, don't start out after you've thrown your first pass and tell the punter you're not gonna punt too much. You little arrogant fuck. Are you kidding?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
I'm talking about the teams. I'm talking about the teams. You want the franchise. You would be like, oh, that's kind of
No.
cool. That team won. Like, oh, shucks. That's
Not until when Caleb Williams leaves, then yes. Until then, no, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
He
I'm
can
not
go
gonna
away.
Baker Mayfield him forever. I'm just saying, I hope he gets humbled and just stops being so obnoxious. Because even he looked annoyed, and this just kind of helps my point. He even looked annoyed when Stroud was genuinely trying to help him, and he looked really annoyed, like he didn't want to hear him. Like motherfucker, the
you
guy
know what,
almost had
though?
the MVP year last year. Come on.
But you know
Yes,
what
sir.
though? Ocho Cinco had a point, Nori, and this is something that I realized after listening to Chad. It's like the shit that I do with you, like whenever we play, and I try to give you advice in the middle of a heated set. Like the timing was piss poor. Like you're right, CJ Stroud is a genuine dude. The intention was not ill will. He's like, hey, I noticed this. Keep your head up. Don't worry about it, type of thing. Yeah, but you literally just lost a close ass game. I'm gonna be in my feelings for a little bit.
But
You know,
wait.
I could be.
All I'm going to say is this. So basically, Caleb Williams has been hearing it. I mean, up before the game even started between he and Stroud, he'd been hearing it. People were giving him shit. Every analyst that I saw was basically saying he's not the guy. He needs to do this. He's not playing well. So CJ Stroud hears that. Okay, he just lost another game. Hey man, keep your head up. Don't give up. Block out the noise. That's probably what he said. But Caleb Williams he thinks he's better than he is.
And also about the
that's
giving
all.
advice thing. When you're giving me,
it's not the right time.
but when you're giving me advice, I am up on usually 10 games straight, and then you're trying to give me advice, and it's hilarious. So it makes no
You're
fucking
missing
sense.
the point, Nori. You're missing the
It
point.
makes
The
no
point
sense.
is, if it's a heated set and I'm getting away with bullshit on you. I'm just saying, and I'm telling you, hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do this. And you're like, hey, shut the fuck up. I'm playing. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's just it's
I'm
a
freeing you up.
heated
Got
set.
it.
Yeah.
Right, if I'm freeing you up, why you give me advice? Exactly. If you're getting freed up, look at your own goddamn gameplay. Don't worry about
Literally
me.
complicit. I'm just gonna shut up now. You literally just completely missed the point. That's all right.
Fantastic. So CJ Stroud won the
All right.
game and he's trying to give him advice, and it was a bad look. You're a national football player, millions of people watching you. At least lie and look receptive, and you have to be much thicker than two idiots playing a fucking video game. Like, who cares what we're doing? It doesn't matter. If one of us is an athlete with millions of people watching us, and especially if you want to be the guy, you want to be confident, whatever, you can't look so visibly annoyed and pissed off when someone's trying to help you. Maybe it was bad timing, but after the game, the quarterback's going to look for you and the camera's on you. So he needs media training too.
Well, that's something totally different. It was. I don't think there's a reason to hate him because he didn't handle that particular situation the way he did. I mean, hell, I got Trevor Lawrence as my quarterback, the generational talent that we all thought.
Oh yeah, is that what he is?
That's what he is.
Was he not proclaimed to be? And
Yeah.
And Caleb Williams got a little bit of that, and I think that he does. He's a young kid. He's a fucking kid, and he needs to learn. Like, hey, is you be gracious in winning and losses, and you move on, and that's all it really is, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't hate the kid. He's a kid.
Well, to finish my turn.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to do that. But Phil, it's all good because
Funny.
That was good.
I do want to finish my turn. I do have a couple more surprises. I just want to go and get those out there real quick.
No, fuck your turn, man.
Yeah, right. It was like, yeah, DJ, you said enough. You got last place. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Commanders. Yeah, I'm shocked by that. I know Jaden Daniels is supposed to be him.
No, he was him.
I hate the fact that he is, but it looks like he is. Let's see how this goes for the rest of the season, but it looks awful.
I said that
anyone
day
who's
one,
not the
I wish I
Commander.
was wrong. I really wish I was wrong. I said that day one, this
Same here.
guy's going to be the best quarterback in the fucking draft, and it's looking like he is.
Would y'all
That's
be
very
shocked
annoying.
at this point if the commies win the NFC East?
Not now.
Actually, not the two.
Not now.
No, I would not be shocked.
It's like an RG3 complex all over again, right? So
Yeah, and they just cooked the Bengals. I mean, don't let the score fool you. They cooked them.
Yeah.
So
Still
yeah.
be shocked
And then,
to make the playoffs. Still be shocked.
I know it's early. They look scary, and it pains me to say that. They're generally a laughing stock, and that's what I was hoping for, but it doesn't look like it this year.
And the thing is, they have nothing like great besides McLaurin. Their defense is not. You talk to any Redskins, Jesus, Commanders fan, right?
Yeah.
They'll tell you the O-line is not that good. Jaden Daniels is getting the fucking ball out really, really quickly. He's dissecting a defense, and he's just playing it safe until he doesn't have to.
Eckler's no slouch either.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's true. I agree with that. But this past week when they played the Bengals, Jaden Daniels was the leading rusher. So they don't have a great offensive line, but he's throwing the ball so quick it doesn't even matter. It doesn't. You can rush. As a Giants fan, though, you can only blame the O-line for so long. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point, you got to make it right. You got to get the ball out and stop sacks and shit.
All right.
And to be fair to Caleb Williams, I think that if you were being coached in Washington, because Chicago really truly seems lost and they don't know what they're doing. So to be fair, I could see why Justin Fields, I don't want to say got ruined, but his career got really derailed because the coaching in Chicago seems incompetent. And Caleb Williams did not walk into a good situation.
Nope.
No, and it's a lot of pressure when you're a quarterback, number one pick overall, and you're starting
Absolutely.
a franchise that was the worst of the year before. So it's
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Let's move it now. Chicken Wing, I know you said you didn't have any overreacting minorities, but Nori had shared a few with me, and I wanted to get your thoughts on these as well, actually, everybody. So,
Nope.
All right. First one.
All right, let's.
Do you want to read them, Nori, or you want me to read them?
No. You don't. Go ahead. You can read them.
Okay. Malik Nablers is going to save Daniel Jones' career in New York.
Not an overreaction.
All right.
I think it's overreaction.
Yeah.
I think it's an
Okay.
overreaction.
I think
think
DJ's not that good. He's an average quarterback. He needed an elite receiver. He's not somebody that like Brady or Rodgers can make other receivers look better than they are. Daniel Jones needed somebody elite. So Neighbors is going to hide all of his weaknesses.
You know what that means? That means he's still the weakest link.
Yes, he is. I agree with that.
Sure. Yeah, sure. But as long as he's putting up numbers, nobody's going to fucking care. He's putting up numbers right now, dude.
Well, one game. Slow down. He's
Okay, here we go.
Motherfucker, it's
Hey,
week 4.
here
How fast would you
we
like to
go.
go? It's week 4.
Here we
How
go.
fast would you like to go, my king? No shit. Slow down. It's fucking week 4.
We already know Dallas is not winning the division because nobody ever repeats as champion of that division. So it's
Nope.
wide.
Right.
Yeah. All right, next one. Well, speaking of, the Eagles will win the NFC East.
Oh, have you
Overreaction.
seen that Washington team? Yeah.
Yeah, overreaction.
Overreaction. I think it's
Philly hasn't even. Yeah, Philly hasn't even looked great in any of the games they won. So
They really haven't. And it sucks that Barkley's the one carrying them. That hurts my butthole.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Chicken, if you find that baby oil, just let me know.
Just not at
I
home,
think-
by the way. Remember, he can't win at Lincoln Financial. Still.
No, you
Oh, that's
can't.
right.
I think that division is just going to be mad competitive. Honestly,
Which is very weird to say.
Here we go. The Bears should have kept Justin Fields instead of drafting Caleb Williams.
overreaction.
Overreaction.
overreaction is too
Yeah,
early.
Yeah, it's too early.
Too early. Mhm.
Yeah, and if on top of that, I think Justin Fields is a above average quarterback, and I mean Caleb Williams may become one as well, but I'm not sure the program at Chicago is good for anybody.
Yeah.
No. Management sucks.
Fields is in a program that's much better personnel, coaches around him in Pittsburgh, and he's freaking killing it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Next one. It's already time for the Patriots to start Drake May.
Overreaction.
Overreaction.
I think you should sit a little bit. I don't care how bad they look. They should let him learn the playbook. Let him learn the speed of the NFL. Don't rush him for the team's not ready to win right now. Why are you rushing him?
Exactly. Nobody picked the Patriots to win anything. So
Let him learn. Yeah.
Mahomes sat. Jordan Love sat. Tom Brady sat.
Didn't Aaron
Fucking-
Rodgers sit too?
Rodgers
Yeah.
sat.
He's
All
sat
the greats have
behind
sat. All the greats have
behind
sat.
Brett, yeah.
Yeah, that's
behind the thief and scumbag. Yeah, that's what he's behind.
Just wait
Yeah.
for that Week 18 game when it's all wrapped up, right? Then he can get some experience.
He sat behind Shaky Shake. Yeah.
He's nice.
All right, the
Very-
final one. Sorry. All right, the final one. Bryce Young has started his final game for the Panthers.
Damn it.
Not an overreaction.
Unfortunately, not overreaction because the
Not an
Panthers are incompetent.
overreaction.
Yeah.
Yep.
well, that's not
Well, they
something we were saying last week about the Panthers. I mean,
they got to win.
yeah.
That
Yeah,
changes
big one,
everything.
too.
Winning changes
All out.
everything. That
does.
makes him look really bad. And even though it's not his fault, that makes him look bad.
Yep. Well,
as long as Dalton stays healthy, right? I mean, but
Yes, barring Dalton stays healthy. Yes, I think he's
Dalton-
barring
done.
the
you're
owner not firing the coach
Dalton's
mid
your Vinny Testaverde of this year.
Jesus.
That's what he is right now.
To be
Here,
fair,
take
Vinny
it deep.
Testaverde had a pretty long career. I liked him.
Mm-hmm.
He's true.
Well, Dalton's had a pretty long career too.
He has.
Agreed.
Yes.
It's like a Vinny Testaverde and Doug Flutie roll into one, basically. So.
It's not that I think Dalton's trash. It's just that he's with a trash organization that doesn't know how to, get out of its own way. That's more that than anything.
Well, I'm having a brain fart. Last year's quarterback in Baltimore
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
when he went down, or not Baltimore, the one he used to play in Baltimore, who went to Cleveland.
Joe Flacco.
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 And that's-
Yes.
Same,
no, fuck him.
same deal.
No, fuck him.
All right.
Okay, calm down.
Why fuck him?
Cause he beat me. He beat my team in the Super Bowl. Fuck him. He gets that lucrative ass
Good
contract.
job.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was a
Yeah, and the Niners tried to shut the lights off to save things.
I
It
was
didn't
saying,
work.
you guys should have talked to the Texans and how to cheat better because that's crazy.
Bitch.
You guys fucked up.
We didn't do that. I just may have, gotten to the light system in the Superdome. don't
I
know.
thought every single time you guys go into the Super Bowl, the last 3 of them, you were winning.
Mhm.
No, we were actually behind. We were behind
Oh, we
Baltimore.
Yeah, y'all were getting
Yeah.
blown out in the first half, and then y'all made a comeback after the lights mysteriously went off.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then you still couldn't win.
yeah, you know,
So
Hack
I
is
mean,
whatever.
how else are they gonna grab the playbook?
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
there,
Didn't they
you
have Ed
can't
Reed
game
still?
plan Ray Lewis.
Shut up.
They did. Yep,
Shut
you
up.
can't game
God,
plan
yeah.
Ray Lewis
You're
though.
right.
Yeah,
Can't do
You're
it.
right, though.
yeah,
You're right,
yeah.
though.
The Ed Reed's he was kind of nice at football.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Chicken Wing, you did say you had another little lightning round thing for us. What you got?
So it's called either or, and so basically the question is, essentially, I'm going to give you two scenarios, and everybody's just going to pick. No discussion, no reasoning, no nothing. You too, Phil. No reasoning behind it
Damn,
goes to
son.
the wall.
Shots fired.
All right.
He said,
Shots
"Fuck you and your
fucking
cough
fired.
syrup." Damn.
All right, here we go.
Phil, don't use your brain and your reason and logic.
That's right. Don't use your reason and logic. Don't to the wall and hope
Okay, your
it
cough
sticks.
syrup. Go on.
Damn it. I guess I'll put
Damn
the
it.
crystal ball away. Fuck.
Alrighty, so are the Steelers for real, or is the North suffering from the sluggish start like the Bengals do?
Yes.
For real.
Steelers are for real.
Steelers are for real.
You ask a yes/no question in this scenario. That's how this works, Chicken Wing. For real. They are for real.
They're
They
for
are
real.
for real. Cool. All right. Are the Bengals actually frauds, or are we already seeing the effects of a piss poor off season?
Yes.
It's for off season.
Both,
It's for off
really. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
This.
They're not living
There's no
up.
team chemistry. There's no team chemistry or accountability right now.
Alrighty.
Is it
cool.
sad that I still think they're better than the Browns? I'm just throwing it out there.
No. But
Ah,
that's-
fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
They're both bad. Usually.
Alrighty. Are the Bills for real, or did Josh Allen hear our preseason podcast episode?
Those are
I
fun.
think they have yet to really stop a really great team. They have the opportunity to do that next week, but I think they're for real because you can't control your schedule, But
No.
so far, they look amazing.
The Bills are the most exciting team to watch in the NFL. They have been for a couple of years. They still are.
I hate you, Phil. Stop that.
No arguments. I can argue
I
that.
mean,
You-
he's not
you're right.
wrong.
You're right, but no, fuck you. I hate
Josh sounds like, can
Uh,
you catch? All right, we'll throw you the ball. That's it.
you.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Is Miami cooked, or do they still have a legit playoff shot?
Cooked.
They're cooked.
Oh, they're
Mhm,
cooked.
that's
We don't
done.
know how long
Over with.
Tua's out. What, like at least 3 more weeks, and they can't
Yeah.
do shit without him. So
They were never dominant against a really good team with a healthy Tua, and now, no.
All right, cool. Have we seen new life in Carolina, or did we just happen to watch a fluke game?
The second one,
New life.
I think it was a fluke.
I think
fluke game.
it's new life only because
New life because of Andy Reid or Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton.
Reed.
That's the only reason why.
Look,
Reed,
if there's ever a
Reed.
team to have a fluke game against, it's the Raiders. I mean, jeez.
Antonio Pierce said people are going into business for themselves, so he's got a double meaning with that. So
Yeah.
I don't think it was a talent issue. That's some people quitting on him. That's what he's basically saying.
Effort.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
some Raiders
Oh, yeah,
fans
yeah,
have
yeah.
actually like figured out who it is and circling him. I think it's like Joe.
Number
Jackson.
18. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a defensive back. Yeah,
Yeah.
like they were really pointing it out. Like I was like, oh shit.
Raiders
like,
fans
that's
already
fucking
calling it
obvious.
out, so I'm sure he's gonna have hell in
Mhm.
practice this week.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Can you attribute Green Bay's recent success with Malik Willis's? Solely on Malik Willis, or
Okay.
wow, calm down, or was it because of Matt LaFleur?
Matt LaFleur.
Malik Whip.
Matt LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur,
Matt LaFleur.
I hate to say, is just better at using the talent he has around him. So,
Yeah, it's
He's
team
pretty-
effort. That's really what
He's
it
pretty
is.
good at that. He's pretty good at that.
so
All right, cool.
He did great with Rodgers. He helped develop Jordan Love.
He did.
Now it's a pattern. So he's the only common thing between all three of them.
Word. All right. Are the Vikings really a legitimate threat, or are they taking advantage of the early season identity crisis for all these teams?
Both.
They're
Legit.
Can both be
threat.
true.
both, yeah.
Legit. Yeah, I'm gonna go with no legit.
And Kirk
Nobody's
Cousins
taking him
isn't there anymore,
seriously.
so they're a legitimate threat. So
No one's taking them seriously, and they have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Right? Because we all run them off. Too many injuries, yada yada. No, they're.
But
they're-
again,
I-
everybody would love to see Minnesota win the Super Bowl this year. If it wasn't your team, would you be cool with Minnesota?
absolutely.
No,
it's never
I
happened.
prefer Detroit. So
I would prefer
It's,
Detroit.
but it's
Yeah.
never
They've
happened.
never
I'd
had
like to
one.
see something that's
Yeah.
never happened before.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, as long as Minnesota doesn't have to kick a field goal to win the game, they're good.
One of my wife's cousins actually is a Vikings fan, so I'd be pretty excited for him too. So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Nori's favorite question, because he's a
no.
Bucks fan,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
will the Saints go farther than the Bucks in the playoffs, or will the Bucks go farther than the Saints in the playoffs?
Depends on which Derek Carr shows up.
And on
Boy.
which Mayfield shows up also.
No.
Also true. Also
we
true.
don't need hatred from you there, Rob.
This is
okay?
actually really fucking tough. I'm gonna just throw my hands up and say Bucks, but I'm not super confident in that because they both done really well against good teams.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, are the 49ers suffering from
Yes.
being injury riddled, or
They're just suffering.
in the case
See? Yeah.
Are they suffering? Yeah.
full
Yeah.
hangover?
Both.
No, I think they're just
Both.
suffering.
Both. I mean, shit.
Not only a Super Bowl hangover, but the Madden curse is fucking real.
I mean, they
says.
couldn't even win the Battle of Broken Dicks, right? So that's
Yeah, they really
CMC clearly
couldn't.
has a torn Achilles that for some reason they just won't report.
Yeah.
I don't know the average age of all the teams, but I think San Fran's probably one of the oldest, especially on the.
We're
I
getting
don't
there.
know.
Aside
They're-
They have a really good running back.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Okay. So, which 0-3 teams will make the playoffs? The Jags, the Bengals, or the Titans?
Bengals.
Bengals.
Why did you pick an easy one to finish with? I mean,
Seriously.
I didn't.
okay.
That's
Zero.
that's,
You
that's the
did.
0-3 teams, bro.
You just
Ja-
like
the
low-key
Jags aren't
wanted to
making
dunk
it.
on mine and Phil's teams again, so fuck you.
Yeah, but the
Seriously.
Titans and Jags being 0-3 is kind of we could see that,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
it's very shocking for the Bengals.
Yeah, that's why I say
I mean, the Jags maybe 1-2.
No,
You know,
it's the Jags.
Against who?
the
I guess
Jags. Say unless they do what they did last season in the opposite direction, where they just stop knowing how to play football, and winning games, then they're done. I mean, it could happen. Maybe they'll have a, but right now is 0. None of those teams are making.
Well,
playoffs.
again, I was just more shocked because of how well they did in the offseason, their pickups, things of that nature. But obviously, we are all wrong. So, which of the 3-0 teams will miss the playoffs? The Bills, the Steelers, the Chiefs, the Vikings, or the Seahawks?
They're not going to make this playoff.
Seahawks is the only one that might miss, but they're probably
I
making.
mean, out of those lists, yeah, the Seahawks probably the only.
I think we keep underestimating the Seahawks, and I think they
I
have a
think
lighter
the
schedule
Seahawks
than the
will make it.
Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
They absolutely
I
do.
think
Yeah, and let's not forget, 2 teams in their division are blown up with injuries right now, and that doesn't look to be stopping.
Right.
So
It is
the
nice to be a
Seahawks might
Seattle
just escape
fan
to the
this
playoffs.
year. It's nice to be a
Yeah.
Seattle fan this year
Well,
because
I understand
everybody's
that,
dead in that division.
But I'm not
Yeah.
saying they're guaranteed. I'm saying of the 5, which is more likely to miss?
What are the 5 again?
Bills, Steelers, Chiefs, Vikings, Seahawks.
Steelers, actually. I didn't even think
I'd
about
say
the
Steelers.
Steelers.
I said Steelers. I said Steelers. Yeah, I think
After
Steelers
the Steelers.
Steelers will miss.
because Justin
Yeah.
Field
Yeah.
can't have a bad Justin Field can't have a bad day. The defense just Justin
There's a
Fields
lot of-
again. Just
There's a lot of tough teams in the AFC that could take wild card spots too. So
mhm.
True.
yeah,
True. All right. So last question: which quarterback is the worst QB bust? And here's your list:
Jesus
Bryce
Christ.
Young, Bryce Young, Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Jamarcus Russell, Ryan
Marcus
Leaf,
Russell.
or Tim Couch.
the
Jamarcus
answer is always
Russell.
Jamarcus
No,
Russell.
hold on. No, hold on. Keep going.
No, so Jamarcus Russell, Ryan Leaf, and Tim Couch. Those 6.
I didn't
Which
hear
is the worst?
Trevor Lawrence or Daniel Jones, unfortunately, because
The answer is always Jamarcus Russell
Because both of them have done better than this list. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say Jamarcus Russell because he actually had some success. Trey Lance did fuck all, and then went to a loaded Cowboys team, and then really shit the bed in the playoffs. DJ, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't he leading the preseason in picks?
He was. Yes.
Yeah, but I was a big fan of him. He really shit the bed in his next opportunity, so I think him.
Yeah, but there wasn't a lot of hype around Trey Lance when he got drafted. Was there?
Look at what it cost him. Yes, look at what it cost him.
Yeah,
The
yeah, that
49ers
was
were
Marcus
pretty
Wilson
good.
was
high.
like the
The
number one
Niners.
pick. He was like
I-
he was supposed to be the savior of the
I
Raiders
get that,
franchise.
but
you know?
but the 49ers who have been drafting well, think about this. John Lynch knows what he's doing. They're drafting well, and he looked at, I'm going to trade all my kids, all my fucking all the players'
my
wives,
mortgages,
their
yes.
mistresses, their
Yep.
everything for like you have to have a lot of goddamn belief that he's going to be good. So for what it cost them, they believed he was the guy.
I mean, it's not.
And
like,
then when
it's
it
not
was all
trading-
said and done,
And people
know,
don't talk about this trade enough, JC, because 49ers, despite that setback, which all of us, it would dunk us for a decade, the 49ers just kept on fucking going because they're just that good. But
because they got Brock Purdy. They stumbled upon Brock Purdy.
right,
Yeah.
right, correct. So that's why it doesn't seem as bad. But it's a bad trade, bro.
No, but, I mean, okay, it's
For what it
not as
cost
bad
them.
as trading your whole draft for a running back, Ditka, New Orleans, right?
True.
That's
Wow.
true. Yeah.
that's true. Accurate.
But
Talk about
but
pressure.
that's why I focus strictly on quarterbacks for this question.
Marcus Russell.
I still think it's Marcus Russell or Ryan Leaf. I just there was so much hype around them. So
I legitimately when I was reading this list,
Tim Couch. Jesus Christ.
fuck is Tim Couch.
Yeah,
What?
1999 overall number one pick,
look,
right?
it's hard to if your name was one of the last names that got crossed out and replaced on that famous Browns jersey.
Yes.
You know, can you really call them a bust? They were just like you were
To
just
be
an appraised
to be
quarterback.
fair, wasn't 1999 when the Browns just came back to the NFL?
Exactly.
They were
They were an
building a whole ass
expansion
new team.
franchise again. Yeah.
So Couch never had a chance. Couch never had a chance.
He never had a chance. You're right.
Trey Lance went to a godsend fucking franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah, Couch
And
is
then
one
went
of
to another one. And then went to another one.
Couch is a good quarterback. He walked into a terrible situation. Cleveland is a
Exactly.
Okay, Tim Couch or David Carr? Who would you rather have?
Who?
David Carr.
David Carr.
David
Carr.
Carr.
Or who?
Or Tim Couch.
If we're comparing,
David Carr.
If we're comparing like quarterbacks who had to start a franchise, basically, Tim
Mhm.
Couch and David Carr.
Yeah, no, David Carr was
David
only
Carr.
ruined by incompetence and a bad O-line. He wasn't bad. He put up actually some solid ass numbers when he wasn't getting murdered every other play.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He took so many hits.
He-
It's
he really
ridiculous.
did. He really did.
oh my lord! All right.
So would you blame Bryce Young on the organization he fell into?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, have you
Okay.
seen what happened to the other two quarterbacks that left that organization?
Never
Yes.
mind
yes,
the fact that
yes,
they
I do.
traded 2 first-round picks and ended up being the worst team, but not getting to pick another support around him for number one.
They
because they picked-
gave away Christian McCaffrey. Gave him away.
Yeah. So
I don't think if you put CJ Stroud with Carolina, he has the same success. I really
No,
believe
it's
that
a horrible
coaching
organization.
matters.
No,
Imagine
you're right.
imagine if Bryce Young went to D'Amico Ryan, up and coming wide receivers, a hungry defense. Imagine if he had all that, he'd be a different player.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But like
I mean, he does some
but to you-
boneheaded shit, but he's not being taught any better. Is my point.
Right. And I mean to DJ's point, I mean the guy was riddled every season because that's a whack ass O line he was behind. So like can you really blame
whack is generous.
CMC?
Yeah. It was basically not
You're
existent.
right. You're right.
Whack is generous.
I am being generous.
Didn't really have an offensive line.
I mean, I don't know that he's like a great quarterback by any stretch, but he hasn't had a
No.
chance. Is what it is.
Right.
But is his chance blown now?
no, because
No, he can go somewhere else.
He
Like,
could-
goes somewhere else. And I don't think he's done in Carolina. I think I don't know. I'm pretty sure Andy Dalton's on a 1-year deal. The Panthers may have some success, but it'll give Young a chance to learn, provided the owner keeps this coach. It doesn't freak out because they start losing like 2 or 3 games in a row midseason. Right?
They're going to lose 3
There's
games.
the only
and he's
reason,
fired.
JC.
Watch.
Yeah.
Remember, let's not treat Carolina like they're a competent organization. A competent organization, would he be done? Would he be done? No. Is Carolina competent?
No,
No,
that's why I think he's done.
Absolutely
I'd probably argue they're probably the worst run franchise in the NFL right now.
I won't disagree with you. Yeah.
It's
I won't disagree there
completely
either.
horrible. And
It's a
Yeah,
it's a shame.
follow very closely by Chicago.
yeah, well,
Nah. That
maybe
DJ Moore
Chicago
trade.
or
Look, I don't
Oakland
know.
possibly?
To an
DJ Moore,
extent.
Las Vegas.
Chicago fleeced the fucking Panthers for
They
DJ
did.
Moore. Fleeced
really
them. So
did.
I don't
They really
think they're
did.
the second worst ran, to be honest with you.
they made some questionable picks.
But not that.
Originally.
They don't keep a consistent coach. Like, this owner's on his fucking high horse thinking they're supposed to be like Super Bowl contenders every year. It's like, it's going to take some building. So, and like Nori said, like, if they fire their coach this year, nobody's going to want to go over their coach. There's
of course not.
You're on a short leash. Like, you're just going to collect, like, you better want some guaranteed money, right? At this point.
Yeah,
so,
seriously.
Yeah.
At this point.
Tell your
Jimbo
agent
Fisher
put guaranteed
deal,
money in
still
that
counts
contract, or
money.
you're not getting anything.
Yeah, get the Jimbo Fisher deal there. Maybe still count your money, right?
Lord have mercy.
Yep.
Still paying that motherfucker. Anyway.
So,
All right. Let's move on. Good segment, by the way, Chicken Wing. Good stuff. Good job. I like that.
Yeah, I like that one. That was good.
Let's do that more.
That's good.
Yep. All right, on to our week 4 predictions. And the pick order this week is going to be Chicken Wing, JC, Rob, Phil, Nori, and DJ.
Yay.
And we
Hooray.
start off with a minority matchup. Dallas at
Good luck,
the
boys.
New York Giants on Thursday night on Prime Video.
I'm.
This being a minority matchup, DJ and Nori, y'all are picking this one last. So we're starting.
I
with
was
Chicken
picking
Wing
last
here.
anyway because I'm shit at this year, so I was last either way. So
All right.
exactly.
Well,
yeah.
Chicken Wing, we'll start with you. What you got?
Oh, it's gonna be Dallas. They're gonna shit on DJ. That's it. Wait, shit. Daniel Jones, not
You
our
okay,
DJ.
Phil?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
knew what you meant, Mike. Relax.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I just want to be clear.
Did we know what he meant? Because I really thought he meant.
Yeah.
Exactly. I just wanted to be clear. So excuse me.
P Diddy shit here.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be closer than previous years. I still think Dallas pulls this off, because they still have Dan Jones' number. But I honestly, the Dallas is favored by 6 now. The spread has moved. I think that might be too much. I think it's gonna come down to a field goal, and that's where I think Dallas is gonna have the edge on that one. Rob.
I'm gonna go Dallas just because they can make field goals.
Okay.
Hey,
Far
you were there. You saw us make field goals last. You were there.
Nah.
You're right. You're right. No. But can you make them from 60 yards out? Huh?
No. Oh no. He's the better kicker. He's the second best kicker in the league.
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking to be number 1. Justin Tucker is having a shit year. Yeah, fuck him.
Maybe he's number 1.
He might be number 1 at this point.
He's fucking really good. Holy shit.
All right, Phil.
My heart's picking the Giants, but my head's picking Dallas. My head's saying it's not even going to be close.
Oh, I know you're drunk, and I love this.
I swear to God, if Dallas goes like the opposite and wins every road game and loses every home game this year, like they did last year. Jesus. All right.
Yeah, I don't know that my heart can take that, but go on.
All right. Well, DJ, your Cowboys are on the road for this one, so you're picking first.
Yeah.
Let's get your thoughts, good sir.
Well, I'll just make this quick. Dak Prescott's 12-1 against the Giants. Daniel Jones is 1-7 against the Cowboys. So until Daniel Jones shows me he can consistently beat Dallas, I will never pick them against the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm
All
right.
right. And Nori.
Stats are out.
I don't blame him, but that neighbor's kid is playing pretty good. The defensive coordinator is playing pretty lights out the last couple of games. The defense is getting better and better. And the week 1 doesn't seem like such an anomaly like I thought. Well, it does seem like an anomaly because Minnesota has been dunking on fucking everybody, so now I don't feel as bad. So it was not competitive. Washington was extremely competitive, very winnable game, and I think the Giants are fighting a lot harder than Dallas. I think there's something deeply wrong. I think they can't stop the run. They don't have a run game, and anybody blaming Dak is foolish for losing because this motherfucker threw for 3 or 4 touchdowns, EJ, 370 yards last week. What else is he supposed to do? So I think there's a real big problem in Dallas. If the Giants were ever going to beat them, it'll be next week. I do agree with JC. I think Dallas will win, but it'll be very close because I don't know what Dallas is going to do with neighbors. And DJ seems to finally have a real panic button. I think neighbors will be the whole X factor, for being honest with you. And our defense is playing great.
I really think if the Giants get in front of Dallas, the Giants will win the game.
Okay, so you beat me to it. That's what I was thinking. If the Cowboys take the lead, they won't give it up. But if they let the Giants take the lead, I don't know that they can come back because they have shown us already they can't come back. And to Nori's point, yeah, Dak threw for 3 touchdowns, 300+ yards, but they still end up losing the game to the Ravens. They can't stop a nosebleed at this point.
I would agree with that, but look at Cleveland last week. We were 0-7. Then normally the team is dejected, they quit, they're done, they're cooked, and our offense is predictable. But like all of a sudden we went from 0-7 on stupidity to 21-7. So the team is fighting. I don't think Dable has lost the locker room. And again, I just think something's deeply wrong in Dallas. I also don't think Dallas would go 0-3. Normally, it's easy to say, yeah, Daniel Jones gets dunked by Dallas, which is factually true. 12-1 against them, you're absolutely right. But this year they're fighting, and there's some. It's like the immovable object and the unstoppable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, I'm stupid.
Throw this out there. Let's say, just hypothetical, if the Giants were to blow out the Cowboys, which I'm going to say last week's game was a blowout in Dallas. I know they came
It was.
back, but it
Nah, it doesn't matter. It was.
if the Cowboys get blown out by the Giants, is Mike McCarthy fired?
No.
I hope so. I really hope so.
I fucking hope not. Promote.
I want him gone now. Fucking promote him president.
Right?
President of football operations.
All I'm gonna say is if the Giants by some fucking miracle not just beat Dallas but blow them out, I will share my dealer. I'll share my plug with anybody. I got you.
Hey, I'm just saying I have really good prices, y'all. And
right, yeah.
Let me
We got you.
Let me ask DJ this. So
Okay.
again, same scenario. If they get blown up, is he in the hot seat?
Well, he's in the hot seat already. I would think.
He's already in the hot seat.
He should be.
But the thing is,
Mike's asking because, and I understand why he's asking, because logically we all agree he should be on the hot seat, but Jerry won't put him on it. That's why he's asking
Jerry
that, right,
won't
Mike?
say it publicly. That's the thing.
Exactly. So what will happen is behind closed
But he'll
doors.
shit on Dak.
Jerry
He'll
Jones-
shit on Dak publicly.
Of course he will shit on Dak.
But not
Mike
McCarthy.
McCarthy's
But not
a yes
McCarthy.
No.
So
McCarthy is a yes man.
So the reason I'm legitimately asking that question, because the one thing that Dallas did, which is completely uncharacteristic of him, and I think DJ will agree, is that
Get figured
Dallas Dallas almost mounted a comeback. And again, it goes back to what we were saying. If they get a lead, they're pretty much shit out of luck. But Dallas did the one thing which was very shocking to me, and they mounted, I think, 16 points in less than 6 minutes.
That was true. Yes.
And that shows Dallas's potential in the offense, but like.
But the Ravens almost pulled the Ravens. That was more their stupidity.
True.
Yeah.
They didn't play that great against Dallas. They really didn't.
They really did. They just got the jump on them, and then they just didn't. They almost didn't play it smart. But like
They
smarter
finally handed
coaches.
the ball off. Jesus. Told you.
Yeah.
Told you,
I think that Derrick Henry guy, is kind of nice, and I think he wanted to shit on Dallas because he was basically scoring X, saying, "Why didn't you call me?"
He could have been a Cowboy.
And Cowboys fans are punching the fucking air since week one, and it's insane that Derrick Henry to the Cowboys, they would be probably 3-0.
They would
hands
definitely
down.
be Super Bowl contenders at this point.
Hands down, because Dak would have adjusted to the I formation more since that was Tennessee's primary formation.
Well, yeah.
I think that whole Saints game would have been so different if you had Derrick Henry back there too.
For
Yep.
sure.
But if
I
you
agree.
know the game plan, if you know that it's only all right, there's no running back and it's only Dak throwing it. Well, all right, cool, shit, let's go. That's you just cut out half the mix-up.
The fact of the matter is, both the coaches and the players are playing for their jobs, and it would if McCarthy. I mean, if Dak has another game like where it's not even close, put the other guy in because you may find a Brock Purdy or somebody else. That's a smart way to keep your job.
But that's not the issue.
Here's the deal.
They go
That's
find it
not
in
the
Trey Lance,
issue.
though.
Number one. Hold on. Dak is not the issue. Dak is not the issue. But at the end of the day, you got to think about this. Jerry Jones just paid Dak Prescott all that money. You're not going to take him out and bench him for a second stringer who you were basically paying what? A flip flop and a printer? You're not going to do that.
No.
There's no way.
You're not.
The easiest thing to change out is your quarterback for a drive versus your coach for at least a 2-season.
But yes, it's easier. But what does that say to your team? We're saying that we don't trust this guy anymore because
Well,
he's not injured.
Saying that we're giving everybody a chance to overperform.
That's not what I disagree. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's not what that is. So if the New England Patriots were ever losing and they're just getting blown out that one day, you sit Tom Brady? Nah.
Uh,
But it
No
doesn't
way.
work.
way.
There's
But
you're
Brady never put people in that situation.
yeah.
you're assuming something that didn't happen.
Oh, they've gotten blown up before. They've gotten the shit pushed in quite a
They
few
have.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They have.
they sat
Yeah,
him
but it
when it's
wasn't they-
like unreachable.
Motherfucker played 20
why bother
years and
keeping
won
him?
7 times. He had some bad seasons.
Beyond week 4, the Patriots didn't really have a losing record ever.
So Phil, like I get somebody has to bite the bullet, but I think if McCarthy is stupid enough to sit back, you lose the entire team. Straight up.
Lose your
Exactly.
job too.
Well-
So
Well,
And I guarantee you, if you lose the entire team, you're not keeping your job.
no.
Look at
you
the
may lose
Raiders.
the job anyway.
Look at what?
I said, look at the Raiders.
Playing out. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was just saying to that point. Look at the Raiders. You know, people are already making
Looking.
business decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Alright.
it's just something like that.
Well, let's move on. We can talk about that all day, but that was just a Thursday night game. That was the first pick. All right. Sunday early games.
Fuck Dallas.
North.
Fuck Dallas.
At
Fuck Dallas.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Chicken
Yeah.
wing. Who you picking on this one?
Hey, Chicken Wing, before you go, real quick, fuck the Niners, fuck the Giants. All right, you can go now.
All right.
All right, you know, respect.
I do. This bitch.
It's the Giants, bro.
I thought this was a good
Nah.
fucking Christian podcast.
No.
What the fuck? Unbelievable.
Shit.
No.
No way.
Not with that explicit tag on it. All right. Go ahead.
No,
Tom.
but I'll go ahead
did
and
y'all
go-
listen to the first 10 minutes of our podcast today?
No, I don't listen. I just yap. I don't listen to anything. I just
It's
talk.
just-
Anything
Go
Mark
back to
would
the last
Diddy right
one.
now is automatically getting canceled. So, like,
That's true.
I
It's a little-
just
it's a little
talk and then I listen the
slippery
next
here.
day and I say, oh, I really shouldn't have said that. And then I just do it the next week again.
Say bad words, I wouldn't be here.
Regrets. I've had a few.
I did hear Johnson Johnson's a good brand. So to answer your question, JC, I still don't believe in the Falcons. I'm definitely rolling with the Saints, despite the piss poor performance they had on Sunday. But again, it's about a two.
They should have won the
offense.
game. If
Yeah.
we're being honest, they should have won the game.
Yeah, they have.
Just saying.
I still
should have.
believe in Kubiak. Like to be honest, I still believe in Kubiak. And
That was
his,
such a
his
winnable
team.
game, and they're not even hiding. They're not even hiding the bias for the refs anymore. Like I'd be so embarrassed to be a Chiefs fan right now. Like I'm not thinking of a single game that the Chiefs legitimately won, and I say that with a straight face. I'm not even fucking joking. And I really like the Chiefs. I like Mahomes. I like Andy Reid specifically, but I can't think of a game this season they legitimately won based on talent.
I'm going with the Saints also on this one. Yeah, I think they're going to bounce back. That was a game that's going to flip either way, but they're going to get that offense rolling for sure. Rob.
Saints, because I can't name anyone on the other team.
Why not, Rob?
Bijan Robinson.
Because fuck that team.
That's a good reason. That's a good reason.
Yeah.
No, I'm torn on this one because I want the Saints to win. I think they should, and I don't be on the Falcons. To be honest with you, I'm going Saints. I'm going Saints because Falcons. They both lost to teams that are clearly better than them, but New Orleans has been showing out.
Nori.
Well, as the only Bucks fan here, I really, I understand why I went last, so it makes sense.
Thank you. Thank you. I
As an
appreciate
expert
your,
in the NFC South, yes, of course.
That's the reason you went last.
I'm not confidently picking the Saints. I really feel like the Falcons kind of got dunked in some of these games. They really had winnable games, but the Saints are finding ways to close theirs out, and the Eagles should be embarrassed because they almost lost. So that was a very, very, very close game. So I think the Saints actually come back and win this game. They look extremely strong.
They are.
DJ.
Yeah, I'm picking the Saints. I think we'll get good Derek Carr this week.
All right.
So
Rams going to Chicago to take on the Bears. Chicken Wing, what you got?
I still don't believe in Caleb Williams. I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna go with the injury riddled, broken dick Rams. Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
Wow.
Sean McVay is just a better coach. Like honestly.
No argument there.
Yeah.
Injuries are going to pile up. I mean, yeah, they beat San Francisco, but I think the Bears, for the most part, being healthy, I'm actually going to think Chicago's going to get a win here, being at home for this one. So, Rob.
I'm gonna take the broken team because Caleb Williams is broke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phil?
I like it.
For this one, I'm going Bears. I never trust NFC West teams, even though I don't really trust NFC North teams, which is weird. But go Bears on this one.
All right. Nori.
I'm with Phil actually. The Bears. This seems like a trap game. I'm not super convinced. The Rams come in here and win. I think the Rams are dealing with a lot of injuries. I think they know the 49ers really well. They always play them tough, and Mike will tell you that. But I feel like they will come in here looking lightly at the Bears. The Bears' defense is kind of solid. I don't think Stafford can afford to really make mistakes, and I think I can see the receivers fucking up. McVay can definitely run circles because I don't even know who the Bears' head coach is. My God, but I think they can win. I'm gonna go with Phil on this. I'm gonna pick the Bears.
All right, brother, we got this one.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Me too. No, I picked him too. All right, DJ.
You two share a toast then. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, don't forget about JC. God damn it. The host. All right. We'll leave him out.
My bad.
Dude, I'm actually going to take the Rams.
All right.
I'm going to take the Rams to win this.
It's the smart pick.
Yeah.
I get it. It's a smart pick.
Well, and only because, I mean, Chicago, even last week, I know they lost to the Colts, but they were one-dimensional. I mean, their leading rusher had 30 yards. Caleb Williams threw the ball 52 fucking times.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't really see him being successful if he has to throw the ball that many times.
All right.
How many did he throw? 53?
52. 52
There
passes.
you go.
Yeah. Wow.
Minnesota at Green Bay, and Rob, since you're a Vikings fan this week, you can pick this game first here. What do you got?
Woo! Let's go. We're going with Brian Flores' defense in Minnesota. So.
All right.
Well, real talk before we go into this.
Yeah.
Why can't a defensive coordinator be coach of the year? Because Minnesota is 0-3 without Brian Flores.
Yeah, because he's not officially the head coach. If they
It's
have a
insane.
coordinator of the year, they had
He
a word
is
for that. He
the-
should definitely win it. Right now, anyway.
It's insane how much of the MVP is of the whole fucking league, and it's not even close.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy.
I agree.
All right, Chickaway.
I'm going with Matt LaFleur and ending the streak of Minnesota.
Ooh. interesting.
Wow, what a hater.
Yeah.
You're just a hater because I picked him as my team. Okay, I see how it is.
Mike's not playing it safe for this week? Oh, shit, okay.
I'm going with Minnesota. They're getting to go to Lambeau when it's not cold, and the Vikings are firing all cylinders right now. So if the Packers don't have Jordan Love, I don't think they have a chance in this one. So, Phil.
They have that Malik Willis guy. He's kind of nice,
Fuck
though.
you. Fuck that guy.
I hate to tell you this. I hate to tell you this, Chicken Wing.
Funny.
But
Won't
the
be telling me.
Vikings, put it on your
Yeah.
team, and they're running the table. The only way I didn't pick them, I had faith in the Niners.
They beat us by 7. Calm down. Okay, calm down.
Still,
We were hurt, and they beat us by 7.
still away.
But in the words of our scholar Vin Diesel, it don't matter if you win by a mile or an inch. Winning is winning. Of our Lord Vin Diesel. Okay.
Vin Diesel.
Now go get a Corona. Yeah.
Minnesota wins this one.
All right, Nori.
Yeah, I think Minnesota wins this. I think it'll be a really close game. I'm hoping for a close game. But Minnesota is just fucking on something crazy right now. Like, I really think we're watching a special team. I think Brian Flores and Sam Darnold are greatly helping this team, and you can just kind of see when everything just works out. But Mike helps my point. They beat them by 7, but they managed to win. Right? Before, last year, no, that wouldn't have happened. I don't think with a Kirk Cousins team, I think they would have lost by
No,
14.
they beat us last year. They beat us last year.
Huge editing favor. Can you
With
cut in?
Kirk Cousins.
Phil, Sam Darnold's going to beat the Giants from week 1.
Motherfucker, you threw the shit against the wall. You had no goddamn context. You threw shit against the wall. You loaded up on fucking cough syrup, and you said, "I think this is gonna happen." Expand on that, Phil.
Shit is still in the wall, so yeah. I mean,
It's still on the wall.
And it's still sticking.
It's still sticking.
But now with the evidence, but now with the evidence, and it's not shit in the wall. Now it's like, God, look what they're doing to like the best teams in the league. So week 1 don't look so crazy anymore.
Well, no, I mean I didn't pick them to beat the 49ers, but they did. And now
None of us did. None of us did, my man.
Nope, none of us did. Or the Texans, for that matter.
Right.
I picked them to beat the Texans.
Because you hate
That's because you hate the Texans.
Oh,
You
because
hate
that's
Texans.
not-
You're
that's-
that's just a hater
I
thing.
hate them.
That's not even a crystal ball. That's not even crystal ball 67 degrees north shit. That's just like, I hate this team. Fuck them. I don't want them to
There's
win.
probably some hate behind it, but yeah, I think Minnesota's a contender right now, and it's
I
gonna
actually
be
thought it-
Detroit.
week 1, Nori hurt my heart. He's like, "What the fuck are you thinking?" I'm like, "Well,
Yeah. You hurt my heart. You hurt my fucking heart.
Deserved it.
Fuck you.
You know what else hurt
First
Phil's
of all,
heart?
it's
All of Florida. So you know.
Week
Ooh.
one is the Giants fans only have hope for like 4 or 5 weeks, and you couldn't just be on the fucking side of history. No, you
No,
gotta be a
because he
bitch.
lost all hope when Florida started losing stuff.
I underestimated his pain. I'm sorry, Phil. I wasn't recognizing your pain.
DJ,
That's all it
who-
was, bro.
DJ, who you picking on this one?
I got the Vikings. I don't think Malik Willis can handle that defense.
Damn, I'm the
Damn.
lone wolf, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I mean,
right.
I get it. It's in Lambeau, and I think it'll be a close game because it's divisional. But at the end of the day, you got a defense to deal with, and Malik Willis hasn't dealt with one like this yet.
I legit think it's going to come to coaching. That's why I'm picking Green Bay. Over.
Kevin O'Donnell is being a candidate for Coach of the Year right now.
I mean, he is, but we'll see how that works now. Come this Sunday.
All right, Pittsburgh at Indianapolis.
This one's hard.
This one, a lot of these are actually pretty hard.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Chicken Wing, what do you got?
I'm going Pittsburgh.
All right. I am as well. They're hot right now. It's hard to pick against that. Rob.
I am going with Pittsburgh's defense because I don't know what's going on with Anthony Richardson right now. So yeah, Pittsburgh.
All right. Phil.
I hope I'm wrong, but I'm picking the Colts."
I hope you're wrong too. Nori.
I'm going with Pittsburgh because they're managing to actually close out games they don't deserve, and Indy can't win a game that they deserve, and they barely beat Chicago. I'm legitimately worried about the Colts because I thought they would be so much better than what they're showing us.
DJ.
Yeah, definitely going with the Steelers.
All right. Denver heading to MetLife to take on the Jets.
It's anybody besides Phil picking Denver.
I'm not picking Denver.
Is
Actually,
anyone
no
picking Denver
shit.
at all? Because the Jets are favored by 7.5 on this one.
so I think these are two shit teams. To be
Get the
honest with you,
fuck out of here.
What?
Get the
You don't believe
fuck
in
outta
Bill
here.
Cap? Well, you know what?
Crazy.
He
He's
did
one
say
of these
he's not a fan of the Jets.
I
The
don't
Jets
think
have a
say
good
that.
defense. They have
I don't-
Garrett Wilson.
I don't think either one of these teams make the playoffs.
The Jets got like a
Damn.
pseudo bye week, having played last Thursday, and they're going to be at home. I'm going with the Jets.
Oh, I picked them too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
yeah.
They're freeing up Denver.
Philadelphia at Tampa Bay. Chicken Wing. What are you thinking?
Fuck! It's not in Lincoln Financial. That's gonna be tough now.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn it! All right, I'm gonna have to go with Nori's team here. I'm gonna have to go with the Bucks, bro. Got to do it.
I'm going with Tampa. I think they're going to bounce back here on this one. I know the Eagles got eked out a win for sure, but I think Tampa right now is just playing a little bit better football. So, Rob.
I hate my life. Philly.
No. You love it.
Dude, you know the Bucks are going to win this game, bro. I don't know why you're picking Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
understand
Baker Mayfield is trash and he's going to remain trash.
Okay.
So that's all that it comes down to.
All
okay?
right.
it. Wow.
I hate to break to you guys, but the math says Philly's going to win this one. I can tell you the math if you want to hear it.
Nori?
Oh, jeez.
I think if Philly has any kind of pride at all, they win this game because the Bucks bounced them out of the playoffs, and they want to show that that was a fluke. If, again, they have any kind of whatever. I think it's also going to depend on AJ Brown. To be fair, I might change my answer. If AJ Brown don't play, I'm going to go with the Bucks. If Brown plays, I think they win.
Okay.
It's hard. It's a hard game.
I'm taking Tampa.
What's worse?
Damn, first game we're
Rob's-
split on.
What's worse? Rob's hatred for Baker Mayfield or my hatred for James Harden?
No, your hatred for James Harden.
Oh, definitely James Harden.
James Harden hands
Yeah,
down.
you.
Hold up,
You-
hold
you
up,
don't-
hold up.
What?
What's worse? Your hatred for James Harden or my hatred for Kawhi Leonard?
But yours
James
doesn't
Harden.
even make sense.
No,
Yeah,
James Harden, because he's the legit fan, and you're just hating because random Spurs shit.
Just random. Yeah, it's just.
Hold
It
I
doesn't
am a
make
diehard
sense.
Spurs fan, but I hate James Harden more than I hate Kawhi Leonard.
All right,
So
I
James-
respect
hated-
that.
He
I
always
respect
hated
that.
Harden's because his style of basketball. He's never liked his lack of defense.
He's a flopper. Yeah.
He's a flopper. Yeah, no, he's never liked the style of basketball, so it makes sense. The
Here's-
Kawhi
here's-
Leonard, none of us can explain.
Here's how we
JC
can.
dunks on James Harden every chance he gets, even if it has nothing to do with Harden. That what we're talking about
If you
is
want to
Harden's
win a
limit.
championship, don't sign James Harden.
Harden catches strays in this chat when we're talking about fucking golf. So he hates Harden. Like he fucking hates him.
I understand that, but I have a question to JC. He's got to judge himself here.
What?
Oh,
So JC, your hate for James Harden versus my hate for the Titans.
Ooh.
Harden.
James Harden.
You at least respect
James
my
Harden.
Titans. I don't fucking respect that.
James Harden.
He really doesn't.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh, I,
He's got you there, Phil. Sorry.
okay.
That's
Yeah.
that's a solid answer right there. Like, it's,
That's
Enough.
definitely
Makes
a
sense.
solid
Like,
answer
makes
there.
yeah. No, his hatred for James Harden is more long-standing than mine. For
It's pretty. It's kind of wild. Like
Yeah.
it's not just long standing, but it's consistent. Like it's never like, hey, okay, I'm over it. I hope he wins, or I hope he had a great season. There's been years where James Harden was up for MVP, and JC's like, yeah, it's cool. Fuck that guy. He's a flopper. Like it's crazy.
He's gonna choke in the
Crazy.
What- okay.
Like
My
99.
my dad took me to.
James Harden was undefeated except for 3 games.
Fuck him.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
fuck him.
Fuck 'em.
Against the Titans
Nah,
in the
Fuck 'em.
regular season, and the last
you know
one.
how bad it is. I'm gonna tell you how bad it is. If James Harden bought a share of the Titans, JC would switch teams.
Damn. Is that true?
Just,
I just know
Tell
we're not
me I'm
going to win
wrong.
a Super Bowl
Tell
if
me I'm
he's
wrong.
involved. That's for sure. I would definitely be just a low key. I'm just watching Red Zone. No allegiance at that
See,
point.
see what I mean?
So
JC
Yeah.
would finally not
if Harden
tighten up.
gets
That's my
involved, he's
point.
cursing. If Harden ever curses my team, I swear to God, I just like.
All right.
somebody-
So
somebody
you would,
break his
you
neck.
would.
I'd
bigger.
laugh if
You're-
it becomes
you're-
majority ownership. I would so laugh.
So wait, Nori. So
Rob.
I gotta ask Nori this because I feel like JC's answer will be biased. So if he buys a piece of the Titans, would JC become a fan of the Texans?
A fan of no, because he hates the
No,
Texans
no.
because they're not the Houston Oilers. So he's never
Right.
gonna become a fan of the Texans.
Wait.
Unless the
If the
unless the
Texans
Houston
became the
Astros-
Oilers,
Unless the Houston Astros started supporting the Texans, JC's going to go with his cheating overlords. Then he'll consider it. But
I mean, the Astros
no.
always do because they're in Houston. They're going to support the local team and everything like that. But
Exactly,
So-
bro. That's what I'm saying. So
but-
support the local.
what
team, the
if
Texans.
James Harden gets ownership of the Astros?
Oh,
JC's going to be a Yankees fan so fucking fast.
JC's turning so red. Look at him.
He can-
me out, dude.
He can come to the Dodgers? What's wrong?
Do you hear the stress in this man's voice?
Halfway Dodgers fan. My wife is like an Astros Dodgers fan too, so it's like
See?
yeah.
I
He'd
am
be a Dodgers
literally
fan.
watching
Like,
the
okay,
gray
let
just
me
grow
just-
in JC's hair
Let me
right
just-
now with
let
all
me
these
just throw
questions.
this out there right now. Shohei Ohtani is arguably the greatest baseball player ever played this game.
Yeah, he's what, 51 and 51 right now?
Yeah.
50?
Yeah.
51 homers, 51
wanna-
steals?
We'll discuss something at the end of our picks because I want to mention something about that too. So
Fuck James
Okay.
Harden.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, fuck that guy.
Also,
Cincinnati at Carolina,
The
and
amount of-
normally I might have said anyone picking Carolina, but I feel
No,
like
I don't
this
know.
is a weird one. Yeah, take it away.
Still not picking Carolina.
Yeah, I'm still not picking
Feels like
Carolina.
I ain't that
Listen,
drunk.
yeah,
Yeah.
listen, it's a new life in Carolina. I have high hopes for them. I want their fan base to be somewhat happy, but no, I'm not picking them this week.
All right. For 2 tickets for $1.80, I still think they're going to lose. I think the Bengals are going to get their first win here on this one. Rob.
I'm gonna take the $1.80 investment. I'm gonna go with the Carolina
Okay.
He would.
Panthers. Yeah,
He fucking would.
it's $1.80. Like,
Yeah.
Ralph's
it is.
playing the smart pick here. He's like, all right, everybody else gonna pick this. If I win this one,
It's not. I mean, for how wild the season's been, it's not outside the realm of possibility that the Bengals are so good that they'll shit on Carolina, because the Bengals, they lost to Washington. And
Mhm.
like, I know the Washington's not Carolina, but come on, the Bengals are not clearly not the Bengals right now. And we keep thinking every week they're gonna have that comeback game, the get right game, and
Because
it's
we're
like
used to
comedy
their
hour.
slow start. And then
He's
they take
killing
off,
it this
so,
year,
yeah.
by
But
the way.
goddamn, this is turtle
Vegas
fucking
is
start, bro.
Vegas is killing it this year.
oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Vegas never loses. Yeah.
All right. That was just Phil. Nori.
What I do?
Your
pick
pick,
next.
dummy.
Pick, stupid.
Oh, what's the question? We got so goddamn sidetracked.
Bengals
Fucking
and
teams are talking
Panthers.
about.
Bengals, Panthers.
Bengals. Bengals.
All right,
And I'm not confident about this at all.
DJ.
Yeah, I'm taking the Panthers.
Okay.
This is Andy Dalton's revenge tour. The Bengals are next.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't
that's
even
right.
I didn't even
Wow.
think about that.
Yeah.
DJ with the big cock memory here. What the? I like that
Goddamn
shit.
right.
I might
Now
have
Big
my-
as
to,
hell,
That
dude.
shit.
I might have to gaze at my crystal ball and reevaluate this one. Yeah, that's for
Now
sure.
my
Yeah, just
Ooh.
for the
yeah.
Panthers.
Don't hey JC, no stargazing, none of that 62-degree angle shit. No, don't do any of
Hey,
that.
we're about to
Okay.
get another moon for like a month or two. I might go look
God
at that.
damn.
So,
God
yeah.
damn.
All right,
You both.
Phil. I like how I just said his name and y'all start laughing. All right, your Jags are going to Houston. I'm going to give you
what's
the
funny?
opportunity to make a pick here. So go
We're
for it.
happy guys, alright?
Yeah.
We're just happy.
What do I say, JC?
What?
Is anybody picking the Jaguars this week?
Absolutely not. And neither are you. Get the
No.
fuck out of here.
Nobody
Ryan,
is.
you won't even pick them.
No,
Yeah,
I won't.
neither are you.
No.
I know.
No, I'm not picking the.
This is
Yeah.
gonna be the biggest beating of the week, and if the Jaguars win this, I'm gonna laugh hysterically.
No,
I would be happy
You know,
either way, but I would be really happy if the Jags actually won this one. See,
mathematically speaking, we've had a ton of games this week where we all have we're like, oh no, sure thing.
No, agreed. The season's been wild. I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility. This season has been
Jags.
it's been cool to watch.
I mean, the Jags are the favorite this week.
Like I said, my heart is with the Jags.
Stop
My
that.
head is with the Texans.
No, I get
The
it.
Jags.
I'm dead serious.
the Jags are not
What?
favored this week.
Yes, they
No,
are.
they're not.
The Houston's favored by 7. What are you talking about? Liar.
Trying to get you.
JC
Oh,
look.
JC look.
I was gonna say, I was like,
He looked. He actually looked.
There's no
He
fucking
actually
Oh,
looked.
man.
He's like, nah, fuck
no
that.
fucking.
Yeah.
This is new trolling for Rob. Let's straight up
I
lying
know.
now. He's just like, he's like, yeah, Vikings won the Super Bowl last year. He's just fucking yapping. It's like this is new territory for him. Fucking asshole.
Second
Nope.
Rob related
But
question.
y'all looked, didn't you?
Second Rob.
No, I
related-
didn't look.
or Second Phil
Batman.
related question, I should say. Florida State or SMU? What do you got?
SMU.
Ah, SMU.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by far.
Wait,
By far.
wait.
By far.
Like just
What's the game?
strafing
Are
fuck.
you gonna
Does it
drive
matter?
to Plano to see that one, Phil? Because it's up in the Dallas area. It's at.
No, I normally go to the freaking Houston for this week. I'm not
Oh.
going this
Nah.
Well, you can go
Not
see your
cool.
Bills play if you want.
You won't get a paper bag in time for your head. Is that
I'm
why?
very busy. I'm very busy.
Uh-huh.
I'm very busy.
Damn
I
it.
mean, the Jags jersey
Busy.
doubles as a paper bag as it is. So.
Alright.
yeah.
Ah,
Same material.
All right. Sunday late afternoon games. The Commies are going to the desert to take on the Cardinals. Chicken wings.
This is good. It's gonna be a goddamn good game.
Yep. Who you got, chicken wing?
It's gonna be a very entertaining game. I'm actually gonna go. Fuck, man. This
is a hard-ass
right,
game. Yeah,
JC.
this is
This
not
is
easy.
a hard ass game.
It's-
Wait a
yeah.
minute.
So
is there a COD patch out this week? Oh, sorry.
Not that I know of.
the news.
I have a
confident pick.
Yeah.
Can I go first?
Oh.
I have a confident
No.
pick.
So, wait your turn. Wait your turn.
We're not changing the rules.
I
Yeah,
don't-
Philip,
I
wait your
don't-
turn.
I'll wait my turn.
Fuck, man. I'm gonna have to go with the Cardinals on this one.
I'm going with Washington. I think James Daniels is going to be going off. So I think the Commies are playing better football than the Cardinals right now too. So, Rob.
I'm gonna pick the commies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phil, you're up.
Cardinals confidently.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, confidence.
Nori.
Commanders confidently.
And
I hate them.
wow, DJ.
Yeah, I'm with Nori for everything. Confidently picking the Commanders and fuck them.
All right.
Bro.
Am I the only one who went Cardinals?
No, you and
I did
Mike
too.
win
No,
Cardinals.
but you're the one who confidently win it because at least Mike had this, that the good Lord gave him to at least question it. Like maybe this is not the right pick. But you're so
I think-
goddamn drunk on cough syrup that you're not even thinking straight.
I think Cardinals cover.
All right, they cover. Probably they might
I-
cover.
I consider that. Yeah, I definitely
Mhm.
consider that.
Right now, 3. Oh, that's close.
And they
Yeah, I think they cover.
Speaking of crazy point spread, San Francisco is favored by 10 over the Patriots. Chicken wing.
you can ask.
No, you can ask. You can ask.
I know I can ask, but I mean, it is your team, so you got to ask you first. Your Niners
Fuck
are
it.
injury riddled. Thank God they're playing the Patriots, right? So
Thank God. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, no. This is our bounce back game, boys. Yay!
is anyone
Well, that's-
picking the Patriots to pull off a huge upset?
No.
Starting.
If they do, then we all are.
Hey, yeah,
Terrible.
at this
That-
point,
Next week for
that-
Chicken Wing, is
I'll
that what's
just,
going
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just,
I might not even come to the podcast. Honestly.
on? All right.
Promise.
Yeah, yeah. I promise. I cross my heart and hope to die. All right. All right.
I couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself. Sorry.
If the 49ers lose this game, I legitimately think that'll be the upset of the week. Even though the team's half dead legally,
Upset
I
of the
still
season
can't-
at this point.
I
Jesus
can't
Christ.
imagine they have enough talent to beat this Patriots team, and it's probably going to be closer than we think. I think this is going to be an ugly game.
If the Patriots win this game and the Niners go on to win the Super Bowl, we're still going to come with this podcast like, but you lost to the Patriots, bro.
Oh, facts.
Yeah,
Oh, facts.
so-
I will definitely accept that as my own L. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We're still trash. Doesn't matter.
All right, Cleveland at Vegas. Two teams that are really right now. Chicken Wing, who you got?
It's hard. That's a hard one too.
Yeah, Vegas only favored by
Yes.
one at home. So
What Deshaun Watson said.
I'm taking Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Well
I'm
played.
taking Cleveland, and then I will make sure that Deshaun won't
Easy,
have
Mike.
his baby oil ready for.
Yep. We knew it.
I think you're
I don't even
missing-
think he has the decency or the kindness to use baby oil.
No, he did. We don't know yet. We'll see what those
Yeah.
allegations
Y'all
are.
can't be trusted.
He didn't even have the decency to say when. These poor girls asking, at least let me know when you finish. He's like, no.
Wait, do we even know who's suing him at this point? Like, they just said it's a
I've
new
lost track of the
case.
roster. I've lost track of
Doesn't
what is this, 23,
matter.
24?
I don't know.
28,000.
I mean, this is basically another football team. Like, he's got an entire roster.
Don't worry,
Like,
paper
I mean, if you
Just go
Fuck.
put it out in his seat in the street in Houston. Hopefully somebody
Another
listens.
football team.
he does. He's got an entire
No,
offense
it's
right
true.
now.
He's got an entire offense and entire defense, and we're starting to get into special teams. You're right. You're right.
I mean, guys, it's truthfully, what you can do is just take all their names, put them on a calendar. That's what you can do.
But that's 2
Take a
years
day.
worth of calendar stuff. Like,
Well,
Damn it.
I'm just telling you what you can do.
You're right.
Wait. Deshaun Watson didn't sexually assault y'all?
No, because I know because I'm not rich,
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you got me. I don't fucking. I'm suing.
and I wouldn't have
What do
snitched.
you-
I would have just wanted season tickets.
Ooh. Phil
I'm
be
not
number
saying he
26.
did, but I was able to take the family to Disney World this summer, so yeah. Anyway,
That's why he hates the Texans. That's why he hates the Texans so much. It
Texans.
makes so much sense.
Okay.
This one, I think Antonio Pierce is going to be kicking their ass at practice this week.
I agree.
Vegas
I
are gonna
agree.
Quit. I
Mhm.
expect Vegas to blow out the Browns, actually. So, Rob,
I'm gonna take Vegas because I just don't trust what's going on with the Browns right now. Like,
I don't trust Deshaun Watson.
Ooh, JC, quick question. Is Miles Garrett still out?
I don't know.
Oh, shit, is he out?
I don't think he's out.
He was taken out of the game last week.
he was
so I
taken
don't
out of
know
the
if
game
he-
last week, but there hasn't been any reports of him not playing. Or
Well, if
not
he's
playing.
out, then yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if he's out, that's definitely a Vegas pick.
All right. Rob, did I get your pick already?
Yeah, Vegas.
Okay. Phil.
Yeah, fuck you up.
So I want you guys to imagine yourselves
I'd rather not.
I'd rather
Imagine
not.
yourself 7 years ago, plus or minus 3 years.
I know who he's going.
And
And I have 7 bottles of baby oil next to me right now.
what football game is that?
Huh?
Like, it's the Browns versus the Raiders. Like, oh. Is there any other football game? I'm like, no, it's Monday Night Football. Like, this is terrible Monday Night Football.
Phil, I love you, but what the fuck are you talking about?
I thought he was gonna say it's Monday Night Raw with the amount of baby oil.
What are you saying? What are you saying right now?
What I'm telling you
Imagine
is,
7 years ago. What, bro?
I'm saying
Come back.
both these teams have sucked historically, and they still suck. Browns are going to win.
Okay.
Browns are gonna.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, okay, well, one of these teams is 0-3, and one of these teams beat the Ravens.
And one of these teams is Uncle Rico, and you're going against him. That's surprising to me.
I know.
But
Uncle Rico.
Nori, who you got?
yeah, who you
Oh,
got,
I
Mark?
confidently got Vegas because, like Rob said perfectly, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I was talking to him at the bar. He was with me watching the Browns, and I said, this shit needs to be studied. Like, I legit feel bad for Cleveland. Like, this is, how do you go from that good, the number one defense last year, to the whole entire team seems dejected, confused? I don't know. I don't think the Browns had a bad offseason. I thought they got better. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So there's something really deeply wrong with the Browns that the Raiders are not going through.
You say it's Raiders?
Yeah, the Raiders.
Yeah, that too.
DJ.
Yeah, I'm picking the Raiders with confidence. You know, Deshaun Watson will be more focused on what's the next allegation than actually what's going on the field. So,
I think what it is in Cleveland is that only one of their sports franchises can be having a good season. The rest are going to suck. So they're just
That makes sense.
They're relying on the Guardians right now.
The Guardians
sense.
are doing well, so
On a related
Fair
note,
enough.
in the White Sox quest to have the most losses ever in a Major League season, they won today. So they're still at 120 losses, still tying the record. They're going to be going for a loss of 121 tomorrow. So, yeah.
oh
God.
god.
Damn it.
I'm glad they go win something. Good for them.
All right, and finally, Kansas City for the Sunday late afternoon games. Kansas City at the Chargers. Is anybody taking the Chargers on this one?
I was taking the Chargers until they mysteriously suspended their safety. Well, why they wait till this week? Because they're playing the fucking Chiefs. The fix is in.
Mm-hmm.
that's fair. I didn't think about that. You got a point.
Well,
I-
as long
I-
as
it
the refs
sucks.
are on Taylor Swift's
Chiefs side.
roster, just
Yeah.
no,
And you can't even blame Taylor Swift because they were like this before. Before Taylor Swift got there, when they played the 40.
Hold up. No, really.
How dare you?
Before the safety thing, you were picking the Chargers?
I was. Do the Chiefs look that good to you? Are you for real?
No,
Are you fucking?
no, they don't.
They don't. But I'm still not picking them to lose to the Chargers. anytime
I would
soon.
have, but I mean, it's an irrelevant conversation now because they took out one of their best players.
Yeah, Derwin James has been quietly one of the best safeties in the league, but he just doesn't do shit off the field, so nobody really hears about it.
We did something.
But I am picking the Chiefs because I think the refs were in their pocket before that because the first time they played the 49ers in the Super Bowl, it was still the same issue. The Chiefs always got called for offensive holding or defensive holding, whatever,
Defensive
notoriously. And then the Super Bowl, all the shit just went away. But the 49ers still got called for it. They did the same shit in the second Super Bowl against them.
I think
It's maddening.
It's very well known with the Chiefs and the refs. We got that.
So it's hard to pick against them. I mean,
All right, Sunday night game: Buffalo at Baltimore. Boy,
This is a good one. This is close, man.
this is
Like,
yeah. Sunday night has had some good games this year. Chicken Wing, who you got?
I'm going Baltimore.
Okay, I'm going Baltimore as well. Rob.
I'm going the Bills.
Okay. Phil.
Still my Super Bowl team, the Ravens.
Oh, that's right.
Nori.
I think you guys are seeing something me and Rob aren't seeing because the Ravens look like shit. They're not playing to their talent. I still think Harbaugh is doing a terrible job. I don't think he's calling a good game plan. I think it's more last week is more Dallas kind of imploding worse. I don't think either one was better. I just think that Dallas was worse than the Ravens, which doesn't mean the Ravens were good. One of the Ravens players was on IG Live celebrating the win, and Lamar, you started yelling at him, "Get off that shit!" It's all over Instagram, and like he knows they're not playing that fucking. I think it's a real bad game plan. The Bills are carving up people like they offended their family. So I'm going with the hot hand right now.
All right, DJ.
Yeah, literally what Nori said.
Okay.
Thanks, TJ.
Everything.
Good job, dude.
Yeah, man. Thanks, buddy.
All right. Monday night again. We get a Monday night doubleheader. Starting with my Titans heading into Miami, where they pulled off a miracle comeback last year on a Monday night. And you can be laughing, but the Dolphins still don't
I
have
am.
Tua. Last I checked.
I am laughing.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This is gonna be such a bad fucking football game. Like it's gonna be. I'm not watching this shit.
Yeah.
Just tell me who wins.
Oh my god.
I can't wait.
This
to
is
see
a
it.
Great final
Oh,
score.
Hey, just let me know who won this one.
You know
'cause
what?
This is gonna-
It's the only time my Titans are going to be on national TV this year, so I'm looking forward to it. You know, tell me
Neither
what to watch.
team has a fucking quarterback. This sucks. Like it's such bad football.
But I'm going to go with the team that doesn't have all the injuries, and I'm going with my Titans for sure. The spread for this one's actually gone back and forth.
And to be fair, Miami has never had a lead all season, which is kind of a really funny stat.
Yeah.
They're the only team in the NFL who's never had a lead. They're playing pretty bad.
Oh, the betting part of it, this game has the lowest over-under at 36.5 of the entire setup of the...
Yeah,
That's too high, by the way.
Yeah.
That's too high.
that might be
Too high.
like I think 15
Yeah.
might be the right number.
I'm
I think
saying,
it's
yeah,
wrong.
maybe 20.
Hey, we need to remember this because I think this one's gonna be on the over. What's it at? What's the number? 36.
I think 36, 36 and a half.
I think it's over on this one.
All right.
All right, we're
So-
coming back to
so-
this one because I
so-
really think it's going to be under.
You remember that
Yeah,
time the
thanks.
Titans were up 17-0?
Huh.
The Jaguars are up 17-0 against the Dolphins.
Yeah, that's funny too.
That's
Yeah.
a pretty good one.
Check
How'd
away,
that, how'd
who
that
you
end
got?
up?
Jesus.
Say it.
Come on.
Tennessee.
Tighten up.
Yay. Faith in my team. I appreciate it. Not a lot of us do.
I-
Rob.
Oh, what do you mean not a lot of us do? We're taking the Titans this week. Let's
All right.
go.
Phil. Oh, here's the interesting one. Phil.
I really, really love that y'all are all taking the Titans because fuck y'all, I'm taking the fucking Dolphins.
Of course he would.
Of course you
Of
would.
course he would.
They're gonna
We
win,
gotta
and
be consistent with our hatred here. So yeah,
just
we
leave
not
one
good.
win before the bye, please. All right.
they're gonna fucking win.
Nori.
Every week I'm gonna have one pick that's fuck you all against reason. I'm gonna pick Miami
Okay. DJ.
because Titans look so goddamn bad, and I like the Titans. I actually have nothing against them. They look really fucking bad. They're not beating teams that they're probably capable of beating. It's really concerning. I don't think the new head coach is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
DJ.
Yeah, JC. Sorry, bro. I'm picking the Dolphins.
Damn.
Oh,
We're
damn.
split.
We're
Bunch
split.
of haters.
They look terrible. They look
do.
terrible.
We should
So
have
does
a
Miami.
we should have a watch party live reaction for this shit. That'd be great. So
Well, dude, look, I
I don't
expect
want to
Will
fall
Levis.
asleep, bro. Like it's Monday.
we'll split screen it with the other Monday game, which is Seattle at Detroit. Yeah,
That'll be fun. This'll be
gonna
fun.
Be interesting.
The first couple weeks they look competitive. Last week they just kind of phoned it in. I don't know what's going on, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just expect Will Levis to turn the ball over like twice, and then one of them to just be like a boneheaded turnover for no fucking reason.
You know,
That's what I
he didn't
expect.
really have a boneheaded turnover last week. He just had a turnover, right? So I
He
mean,
had the. Oh, that wasn't boneheaded. Yeah.
yeah. Progress. Chicken wings.
Hey,
Who you got?
that's all
This
we
one?
can ask for, right?
Fuck them sea chickens. I'm going for the Lions.
King of the West. Oh, just kidding.
I'm going with Detroit as well. I will say this on Detroit. I don't see them at any point losing 2 games in a row. I know they just won last week, so I think they're going to beat at home. That crowd's going to be raucous. It's going to be crazy. So I'm going with the Lions here. Rob.
Someone's got to be good in Detroit because Red Wings aren't all that. Lions, yeah, sure.
And I'm happy about that. Fuck the Red Wings. Phil.
I'm sleeping with a Lions fan, so I'm going Lions.
Okay.
Hey, gotta have a good reason.
Wait. Did he say he's sleeping with Lions fans?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Fandom
Okay.
is sexually transmitted. So, yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh,
Jesus
she
Christ.
listens to the podcast. She digs it.
Nori.
I am not confidently going with the Lions because I think that the Seahawks have been playing really good football. They're in closer games than they have any business being in. But I think the Lions barely win this.
Yeah, because that Metcalf guy is kind of good right now.
And DJ.
Yeah, I'm taking the Lions.
And that is our picks for week 4. Man, it took a while. That was a hard slate, honestly. This is a.
It's been a
This was one of the hardest weeks I ever remember.
This
Yeah.
season has been something because like
I don't get
we
it. I just don't get it.
Knew who to pick by like.
Listen,
week
Chicken Wing has the right
4,
strategy. This, if I'm not sure, I'm going to pick the safe bet, and I should have been doing that because I went way too many picks with my gut, what I thought made sense, and then that didn't happen. I should have just played it safe.
There's no safe bet on a coin flip.
No.
Well, no, not all these games are coin flips, but we've had a lot of upsets.
Yeah. It's hard. You don't know
Lot.
what's coming. So.
We've had a record number of games that we all thought were locks. Like
That's true. That is true. No, that's true. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. I mentioned I wanted to talk about it, but yeah, Shohei Ohtani, 50-50, possibly could get to 55-55.
He's at 51 right now.
Yeah, so pretty historic. I remember when Jose Canseco broke 40-40. Everyone talked about how amazing a feat that was, but this blows it out of the water. My question for you guys, though, is should he win league MVP?
Hold on. Well, the better question is, if not him, who?
Well, the
Ooh.
reason I asked that question is because David Ortiz, Big Papi, didn't win one year, and the voters came out and said because he was a DH.
Doesn't Ohtani pitch, or am I missing something?
No, he's
No,
not
he
pitching this year
hasn't.
'cause
He hasn't pitched this year because of the UCL surgery.
Yeah, he had Tommy John surgery, so he's been strictly a DH. He's not playing in the field because he can't throw. He's been strictly a DH
I think
all
he's
season.
putting up, even as a DH, he's putting up historical fucking numbers. Literally, like you can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Anybody in their sane mind not pay, I don't know. You'd have to explain to me, Rob. You're a Dodgers fan. I like the Dodgers. Tina loves the Dodgers. Where would the Dodgers be without Ohtani? Take him out.
Way out. Like
Yeah, mid team at best, right?
Mid team
Okay.
at best.
That's why he's
like,
MVP.
Yeah.
That's why he's MVP.
So I think he should be MVP, yeah, but I because that is such a debate with baseball right now. Like, well, he's just a DH. Like, is he really an MVP?
That's old. That's stupid logic.
But
It's
that's
a
so
position.
old. Like,
It's outdated. Yeah.
I
I'm not
agree.
saying you're saying that, JC. I'm just saying that it's, anybody's saying that they're just yapping and they're not, like, there's no context behind it. If it's like saying, oh, we should all follow the rule. Well, why? Well, I don't know why, but my dad did it and his dad did it, and like, nah, man, like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
He's putting up historical numbers. Just give him his flowers.
He is.
and like,
And he was
he's
smart
doing
enough to get a fall guy. He was smart enough to get a fall guy for committing a crime. He's definitely the fucking MVP. Are you kidding me? This motherfucker's smart.
All he had to do is get rid of his translator, right? So yeah, but
Yeah, and all's forgiven. Yeah, so we just believe him. Like, all right, cool, shit. I believe this guy.
It's amazing how good his English has gotten, though.
oh yeah. So
Just saying.
weirdly enough, the Dodgers actually have not clinched the NL West. They've clinched the playoff spot, but the Padres are still.
No, the Padres are still 2 games out.
Well, the Dodgers actually had to play baseball this year because Mookie Betts got hurt, so
Yeah. So
they had to actually earn it.
No, like it's literally gonna come down to these last 2 games. Did they win? Did the San Diego was up earlier? I don't know. They won. But like, if San Diego won, that pulls them within 2 games, I believe.
Well, it's actually live right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're playing.
And I feel like San Diego is like the one franchise.
right now. So yeah.
I feel like they're the one franchise you just never, ever, ever count out. They're the most annoying franchise in baseball I've ever seen.
Well, they have a 3-game series against the Dodgers to close the season, and the winner of the series, assuming it's a sweep, for
the Padres.
the Padres, they would take the #1 spot.
And that's a bold assumption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could happen.
Well,
though.
they're-
The
Padres
they're
aren't
currently-
scrubs.
They're
Padres
currently
just
up
served.
4-1, but like, you gotta keep in mind the Dodgers are also not starting like a lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Kershaw's benched. A couple other
Mhm.
players have been benched.
Yeah.
So like they probably already like, we locked in. So
As
like,
it
worst they
stands-
finish is #2, I think.
As it stands right now on the playoff picture here, the Phillies have wrapped up the NL East. The Brewers have wrapped up the NL Central and will be the lone team for the NL Central going to the playoffs. All the other teams were eliminated. Dodgers have clinched the playoffs, but not the division. The Padres, the Diamondbacks, the Braves, and the Mets are all still in the running. On the AL side, yeah.
The Mets.
Yep. On the AL side, the Yankees and the Orioles have clinched the playoff spot, but not the division yet. I think they're playing a series to close the year out.
They're playing a series, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm really not looking forward to that.
Yeah. Sox and Rays are still in contention. The Guardians have clinched the AL Central. Royals, Tigers, and Twins are still in the running, and Astros clinched the AL West earlier this evening, and the Mariners are still in the running for the wild card. So, yeah, this is always a fun time of the year for baseball.
I think Mariners win the wild card. I think they get it.
They're
very scrappy. They're very scrappy.
They're scrappy, but they're outside right now. The wild card is sitting with Orioles, Royals, and Tigers.
Royals, aren't they?
And then the Twins, and then the Mariners. So, and then the Mariners are actually 2.5 games back. They still have 2 more games to play against the Astros right now, or not 1 more game. I can't remember.
I think they still have 2.
Yeah.
It should be 2 games.
Yeah.
How many games left in the season?
Depending on the team, like 4 or 5.
Depending on the team, is 3 or 4.
Yeah.
3 or 4.
Oh shit! Oh, then they're probably not gonna get it if they're 2.5 back. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, they're 2.5 back, and they got to catch up to Minnesota. Detroit's playing great. The Royals are playing good.
And they play Houston twice. You said?
Yeah, they think they still got 2 more.
Oh yeah, they were gonna have to. They got to go in God mode pretty fucking quick.
Check that.
Better
They
turn
got
it on,
one
'cause-
more against Houston. Let me see. They got the schedule up here. They got 1 more against Houston.
Did we ever sign off the podcast, or we're still yapping?
We're still yapping.
We're still yapping.
Okay.
We're still on the
I'm
podcast.
okay with it.
Yeah,
No.
So, final thing I want to say, news-wise, NCAA, the Pac-12 is trying to rebuild. They tried to lure some teams from the AAC, and they all said, "Fuck you."
They said, "Hey, no."
Nope.
No way.
Tulane, Memphis, UTSA, and South Florida said, "Nah, we're good." Because you're not going to pay our exit fee, and your TV deal is shit. We're rather
Could
be
you
on ESPN
imagine
than one of the
UTSA in the Pac-12?
what? UTSA in
Can
the
you imagine
Pac-12?
UTSA? Yeah, UTSA.
Honestly,
They'd
there
run
was
that
heavy
shit.
rumors that UTSA and Texas State were in the running to go to the Pac-12.
That would have been fun.
That would have been interesting. But
Would that make them teams 3 and 4? Where are we at right now?
we're at like 6 teams now. I think they pulled a few from the Mountain West, and they might be going after that as well. I don't know why they haven't even looked at San Jose State, because that is a great program there to pull some teams. But the Pac-12 really needs to stay regional. They're trying to go national, and no one's like
No one's
TV
buying
deal
it.
is shit. No one's buying it. Yeah, so they really need to stay regional for sure. So, but they're probably going to be poaching the Mountain West at this point. I think Gonzaga is also in the running, but they don't have a football team. They're just a basketball school.
Yeah, I was like, Gonzaga's football team?
They don't, but they'll be a basketball school. That's good enough reason to get Gonzaga for sure. So
The funny thing is, do you guys remember? I don't know if you guys remember. Maybe I'm the only one old enough to remember this. Is when Gonzaga became a basketball school.
yeah,
It wasn't that long ago. They were terrible until what,
mean,
until about,
After their Cinderella story year?
so they
Like,
say Cinderellas every year. Yeah, so
yeah, they were nothing, and all of a sudden, boom,
yeah,
they blew the hell up.
it's insane. So more realignment coming. SEC action kicks off for the Longhorns this week, going to Mississippi State. Then they get a bye. So and
2 buys?
yeah. So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Next week, we'll recap how we did in week 4. I'll give my bye-week report card for the Titans. Spoiler alert, it's not going to be good. And then we'll have our week 5 predictions. So,
What? No way.
yes.
Crazy.
I know. So,
Didn't see that coming.
geez, dear God, just give me a win before the bye week. That's all I'm asking. So,
How come in this week?
This is your chance.
this is it. Let's do it.
This is the chance.
Come on. We came back like with less than a freaking minute against the Dolphins last year on Monday night. Let's do it again. Hopefully we don't have to come back.
How about you just win it straight up?
That would be
Call
nice.
it a day. Yeah.
Once again, I'm JC, your resident Titans fan. Joining me this week, we had
Chicken wing. Good night, everybody.
This is Nori. I'm 7 days sober.
Hey, this is Rob. This week I'm a Minnesota fan, and next week we'll figure out where I'm at.
okay.
If I'm awake.
I hate you.
This is DJ, hoping that Rob is awake next week. That way he'll join us on the podcast. And also, he will hook me up with some nose candy if I need it.
I got you.
Thanks, buddy.
My name is Phil. I'm 30 seconds sober.
Nobody believes you're sober. Nobody.
No way.
Well, I mean, this is my last drink.
Okay. It's just 'cause I'm around here.
says every person that's
Says
sober.
every
I
yeah.
know.
Yeah, we
I
know.
know.
I said 30 seconds.
I can't
30
do it every
seconds.
time, I promise. All right.
You've been drunk way longer than fucking 30 seconds, my king. Way longer.
I'm drinking 30 seconds ago, assholes. I'm trying to...
Hey guys, he can quit. He can quit whenever he wants. Okay, he can
That was
quit whenever
30
he
seconds
wants.
before he made it to the fridge and got his last beer.
Considering how his football teams are doing this year, I think he's quitting anytime. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We'll catch you next week. Thanks everyone once again for listening to the Sports Minorities Podcast. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep the conversation going, we're on Twitter at Sports Minor Pod and also on Facebook at Sports Minorities. Our YouTube channel, Sports Minorities, search on there. We live stream every now and then, just some random stuff. And you can also reach us via email, sports.minorities@gmail.com. We do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to us, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Fuck Jags.
Fuck the Jags, man.